Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and the home of the brave.
Let's hear it for Lisa Wingo. Okay, Pacer fans, tonight's party is the New York Knicks. Now let's meet the starters for the Knicks. A 6'4" from Villanova, number 3, Josh Hart. A 6'7" from Indiana, number 8, OG Anunoby. A 7-foot center from Kentucky, number 32, Carl Anthony Towns. A 6'6" guard from Villanova, number 25, Mikal Bridges. And a 6'2" guard from Villanova, number...
Last time we faced them, we was in the Garden. Now we facing them in Indiana. Same outcome. We're going to put a smashing on them. Same starting 5. Josh Hart, Carl Anthony Towns, Brunson, OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges. So let's come give them the beating that they want. We owe them to show them that they should have never even been hanging with us in the playoffs. They playing copyright music, so I gotta mute it.
Wearing number 43, Pascal Siakam. A 6'4" from Arizona, wearing number 00, Ben Mathurin. A 6'11" center from Texas, wearing number 33, Miles Turner. A 6'6" guard from Belmont, wearing number 26, Ben Shepherd. And a 6'5" guard from Iowa State, wearing Tyrese Halliburton. Head coach for your Pacers is Rick Carlisle. Your Indiana Pacers.
A good crowd and expected to be loud here on an early evening game in Indianapolis. Knicks and the Pacers, second time this season. Starting lineups, the usual 5 for Tom Thibodeau. Meanwhile, for the Pacers, some changes because they're banged up. They're missing 4 rotation players, Halliburton and Ben Shepherd in the backcourt. Benedict Mathurin, who's played very well with Siakam and Turner. And Clyde, this matchup is going to be fun probably for a number of years. because you've got a lot of young players who are signed and two really good teams led by two excellent point guards, Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton, both All-NBA last year. It reminds me of the possibilities, remember back in the 90s with Reggie Miller and Mark Jackson and Dale Davis and Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley and John Starks. We hope we can have a rivalry like that again.
Yeah, but the similarities are uncanny. Both teams are scoring 114 a game. They're shooting about 48% from the field. And the Pacers, though, their defense is very porous. They give up 118 points. Conversely, the Knicks only 109. And the other problem they have is depth. Their benches are weak, and they're rebounding as well. So they have a lot of similarities. As we get ready to toss it up, a very rambunctious crowd here tonight.
Yeah, both teams, Clyde, have work to do for them to equal or surpass what happened for them last year. Of course, they met in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Pacers winning Game 7. Bridges kicks it out. Anunoby, his corner three. Won't go. Halliburton knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Hart.
Halliburton would be the most galvanized player on the court, folks. He's been playing poorly. When you read about him, it's been woeful. His shooting, the last time he saw the Knicks, Mike and I had the same number of points that he did. Zilch.
He was 0 for 8, played 26 minutes, and did not score a point. Backdoor cut, Halliburton stumbled it, but gets it out to Mathurin. Still plenty of time. Shepard, good ball movement here from Indiana, and Turner's first shot won't go. Bridges the rebound.
Yeah, good continuity, couldn't get it down. The Colts had a game today at 1 o'clock. So this town had been a buzz since we got in yesterday.
I'm sure there are a lot of fans here that attended both. Josh Hart, beautiful move, goes reverse over the shoulder, and a delay of game warning call against the Knicks.
Yeah, Hart impeding the inbounds pass after the loop. So Hart has 2 technicals this season. He mentioned, Mike, he has to be under more control, more composure.
Now, that's obviously not a technical first one, but it's a team technical. If you get 2 of them, you can't touch the ball once it goes through the net.
Pacers again looking for continuity. Previously had it, but misfired on the shot.
Turner inside, gets a little room and knocks down his first shot.
Turner was the misfiring previously in the corner. So this time able to come up with the mid-range jumper. Turner averaging 16 points a game. Good confrontation with he and Cat.
Anunoby goes inside, knocked away by Turner, off of Anunoby. Good defense from the Pacers.
The Knicks rarely turn the ball over, only 11 turnovers per game.
Siakam, corner 3, that's good. Pascal Siakam shooting so well this season, 46% from three-point range.
You see OG turn it over, was late getting back. Siakam making him pay.
Pacers 4-5 on the year. They're 2-1 here on their home floor. Knicks, of course, 4-4. They're 2-3 on the road. Brunson gets it to Hart. Knicks got to get the shot off. Anunoby gets a good look. He hits the three-pointer.
So previously he allowed Siakam the 3 ball. This time he retaliates with a 3.
There's Turner. Nice fake from Turner and an easy 2. Towns went for the dupe. And Miles Turner with a couple of buckets early.
Turner duping and hooping.
Here's Towns, blows right past Turner, lays it up and in. And that's what we saw the other night, Clyde, against Milwaukee. He scored in such a variety of ways.
Feline quickness, canine attitude, doing it there.
Bridges gets a running start. Turner gets back. Bridges off 1 foot. He loves that baseline fall away.
You ever saw a cat with a canine attitude?
Bridges guarding Halliburton. And this is what he has to deal with every
walked
night.
away.
He guards the best wing player on the opponent, Anunoby sometimes. Knicks have 2 terrific defensive players.
Turner's taking the last 3 shots. Hart averaging 8 pounds in a hurry.
Hart pushing, goes all the way inside. Layup missed it, but a foul. And this is one of the real strengths of Josh Hart that makes such a difference for the Knicks, him pushing the pace, Clyde.
Remember in preseason, folks, Hart had a couple of games he did not attempt a shot, only averaged 2 points. The season was starting, he said, I felt lost. I feel lost in the offense. Since that time, he's been on the rampage. He's flirting with the triple-double the last 2 games. He's had 14, 8, and 8. The last game, 11, 9, 7. And now looking for 2 from the line.
Clyde, the last 3 games, he has 22 assists in the last 3 games.
Yep, and averaging 5 on the season.
And talking about, the idea that he was lost, as Jalen Brunson said, he likes to talk just to talk.
Yeah, the roommates, they always have it going on.
He's been shooting. Now, he had hit 14 consecutive free throws before missing that one. He's been at a terrific clip from there. Knicks an early 3-point lead.
Carson Mathurin, who's been prolific since the starting lineup.
Shepard getting a start.
There he is now.
Mathurin gets to the foul line. His jumper is good.
That was bad defense by Cat. He ain't want to step all the way out. He ain't guard him at the 3-point line. He should have stepped out.
Andrew Nimhard, who is one of their key players. Brunson gets inside, count it, and a foul. Brunson, good aggressive move, but a chance for a 3-point play.
Also, you Toppin lovers. Toppin is also on the injured list.
Toppin's got a sprained ankle.
Let's take a look at Brunson's wheeling and dealing. And able to get to the line. Last time Brunson saw these guys, he had 26 at the Garden. In the playoffs, he averaged over 30 a game against them. So at the line, looking for one more.
Shepard, meanwhile, with the foul. And Brunson completes a 3-point play, an early 4-point lead for the Knicks. Halliburton, Mathurin, Siakam, guarded by Anunoby, the former Raptor teammates. And Siakam with his second field goal.
Yeah, he's been moving and grooving off the bounce. 12 feet
One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. We don't need to be going back and forth trading shots. We need to demolish them, make them quit by the 3rd quarter.
Brunson drives on Turner. Good defense from the big man. Step back jumper. Can't get it. Siakam looks to break.
Halliburton silent, not looking to shoot, looking to dish.
Good ball movement again. Corner 3. That won't go. Bridges gets the weak side rebound.
OG on Halliburton. That's cookies all day. All day. Halliburton got the worst defense I ever seen, bro. That, I ain't even gonna hold you. Halliburton, all that, he one of the best in the business down there. That was some of the worst defensive items. He didn't even try. He literally moved out the way and let OG score. Of course, that's good because it's for our team. But I know that got to be sending the coach into a fury because he literally posted him up as he was backing him down. He literally just gave up. He stepped back and watched him. Easy layup. He might as well not even guard him when he seen him get the ball, man.
Up 4. Time for our Atlassian quote book presented by Atlassian, makers of G-Rock, Confluence, and Loom. Karl Anthony Towns raving about him. OG is special. Jalen Brunson raving about him. It looks easy and effortless the way he's able to do it. Tom Thibodeau raving about him in terms of all the different things with the strength and the speed. These are high praise, and Clyde, as you said at the top, that's when you know you're doing something right, when your teammates especially have something special to say.
All right, it really energizes you folks, galvanizes you. So previously OG on the offense, overwhelming them.
Halliburton on the drive, nice feed inside, and Turner throws it down. Turner wanted a foul. There was some contact afterward.
Turner off to an auspicious start. So he's been scored. Halliburton yet to take a shot. Good ditch that time.
Shepard guarding Brunson. Normally Aaron Nesmith would guard him. Nice feed inside. Hart bangs it too hard off the glass. Shepard, quick outlet. Halliburton good in the open floor.
Siakam doing a good job harassing Hart.
Mathurin knocks down the three-pointer. That's the second three-pointer for Indiana, and they take a one-point lead.
Mathurin averaging 19 as a starter, has 5 consecutive points now. The Pacers picking up their defense.
Bridges kicks it out to Hart. Knicks again, the spread offense. Towns goes right at Turner. Can't get that one to fall. Falls down.
Turner doing a good job harassing D, not fouling. They have numbers.
Shepard wide open. Can't get it to fall. Anunoby grabs the rebound. Knicks doing
Angel Anunoby on the board. Pass to Hart. Hart to Bridges. Corner three. Off the front end of the rim.
Pace starting to get a pace to the game now.
Hardenberg stood to take a shot. Shot. Made it. 3-point lead.
From downtown all season long, just shooting.
He looked real scared to shoot that shot, though.
Yeah, the last game he was 0 for 4 that they played.
Yeah, Hollenberg looked real scared to shoot that shot. Brunson feed the ball. The cat take it to the baseline and make it. Looked like a block, but still went in. 17-19, 2-point lead. Pacers on top.
Still able to make it go.
Towns thought he was fouled on the play.
Nice defense from Bridges, but Turner
Bridges blocked fucking Turner. Turner gets a wide open layup and miss. My bad, Siakam.
Here comes the Knicks on their
Pass the OG to the baseline. The game plan must be to take it straight to Turner at the bottom.
Turner, one of the better shot blockers in the game.
Wide open three. Good. I guess the Knicks forgot they got to guard the perimeter. 5-point game. Tom Thibodeau need a timeout.
He's their second leading scorer this year.
That was stupid. They left their second leading scorer wide open twice in a row.
And the Pacers now with a 5-point lead.
Yeah, the vacillating
It's still a
pace
2-possession
after the
game.
Pacers, they want a running gun. We mentioned they're giving up 118 points. Let's take a look at Mathurin. He's 6'6".
They keep leaving Matt open.
Canada.
Both sides of the
Had
thing.
Midas touch. 3'3", 2 of 2 from behind the arc.
So
I'm so glad.
obviously guarding that goddamn 3-point line is not a point of emphasis for Tom Thibodeau. So that's probably why he calling a timeout to see what's happened, because he literally just took the same shot twice from 2 different sides of the floor. So I'm not understanding the logic behind that. Obviously. Yeah, so I'm not understanding that. I'm not understanding his logic on that. Let me see something. I need to edit something real quick. Got the wrong thumbnail on YouTube. Boom. Now that joint is right. Yeah, but I don't know what's up with Tom Thibodeau. He's letting these boys just run wild right there, man. He's letting them run wild, and it's sad.
To ring the bell.
They can't say the Sisters of the team when they won in 7.
A special homecoming.
Thompson splash.
against those gold-blooded Golden State Warriors. Knicks 76ers, Mavericks Warriors, Tuesday.
Oh, they start that old cup shit on Tuesday? I think that shit kind of stupid. I don't know why the NBA even went with that. I know they trying to draw in and give people more things to aim for, but I don't see nothing special about that whole cup shit. They could probably make that cup joint to make people tune in for G League.
NBA record for most assists in a game without a turnover is held by 5 players: Ricky Green, John Lucas, Kevin Porter, and 2 active players. Post your answer to using hashtag Cadillac Trivia. Jalen Brunson had 9 assists and no turnovers on Friday.
After having 3 against the Hawks, redeeming himself. So the Knicks are going to the bench now. Deuce is out there. Sims.
Deuce got loose. Deuce confidence. I'm loving Deuce confidence, man.
He was questionable
Deuce,
for today.
man.
Ball knocked loose and stolen. Anunoby right there.
And going hard. Oh, how the hell he lose a point blank dunk? And see, me and one of the other hosts that ain't come on yet was saying this is what I don't like about this modern NBA. This dude missed. He threw the ball all the way down court. Free layup, open lane to the layup, and dude steps back to miss a 3 instead of taking the open layup. Now it's 21 to 22. Thanks because we done turned into this just let it fly era when he literally had an open layup. Nobody even got down court to play defense yet. He stepped back to take a 3 and miss. Hollenberg with the ball. Hartenberg in and out. Brunson with it. Hollenberg left his heart last season, bro. He's scared to shoot. Brunson all the way. Brunson with the layup straight to. I can see what Tom Thibodeau game plan is. His game plan, he just took it. He just made him timeout because we took 3 layups. He was down 5, up 1. But I could tell from the looks of things, Tom Thibodeau, the game plan that they went in there tonight is, even though they believe Turner is a good shot blocker, right? Let him play.
Bridges doing a good job keeping his head
Bridges is looking.
And there comes OG.
They literally did a 3-man weave for a layup.
23 assists.
And I like how they giving up good shots for the best shot, but literally they pounding the paint, man. They might think Turner is one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. They obviously see some fucking weakness in their shit in the scouting report. They pounding the paint on them. They taking it all the way into the cuff with no problem.
Caesars Sportsbook, proud partner of the NBA,
I'm about to
and the
make
only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards.
I mean, avatar that I keep up there.
Well,
For
Knicks fans,
on
reminder,
camera.
gear up for the season with new Knicks merchandise. Scan the QR code or head to Knicks.com/shop to start shopping. Well, Clive, we know the NBA game is often a game of runs, but the other night, what the Pacers did, they played in Charlotte against the Hornets. They were leading by 13 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, and they lost by 20.
What?
They were outscored in the final 18 minutes of the game, 52-19.
Yeah, their worst scoring game in a couple of years. Only 83 points. They lost 83-103 to the Hornets. Trying to redeem themselves tonight.
And again,
Hartenberg with the ball.
A number of key guys.
Whoever the hell this is, number 8, back to Hartenberg. Hartenberg go for the layup. Good.
Also, James Wiseman, one of the new acquisitions, a rare new face. He's out with an Achilles. So they've got 5 guys who were supposed to be in the rotation.
Knicks down by 1.
Maybe you have
Jalen Brunson with the ball. Sims trying to post up, set the screen. He's rolling to the basket. Jayton passes it to Josh. Josh goes to turn around, spin. It's the Deuce. It was a foul. It was a foul. But we don't need to go this back and forth, man. They need to attack this dude. He's scared. He's scared. Good defense. I like that. When he went to the hole, all you seen was blue jersey. I would have threw that shit to Mikal Bridges. He was cutting to that lane. He would have had that easy layup, but they slowed it down. Brunson flags off the pass. Throws it off the player. Almost had a turnover. Oh, call that foul. Call that foul. Literally, Freeman fucking grabbed him. No, he grabbed his legs. He fell and then he grabbed his leg. That got to be a favorite.
Brunson got a fortuitous bounce off his foot. Freeman overzealous.
All right.
He got the worst of it, but he's the culprit.
He got the worst, but he didn't mean it. Don't look malicious. He hit him by mistake, and
to initiate the contact,
but it looked like Brunson ain't know he was there. But
crowd irate.
Jericho Sims an illegal screen.
now Jericho Sims doing Jericho Sims things like.
Looks like a capacity crowd here tonight.
Knicks shooting 58% from the field, but only lead by 1. TJ McConnell.
I thought TJ McConnell was supposed to be out this game. I don't like him, man. He's a fucking pest. Matthew for 3, and it's good. I guess they ain't pay attention that this dude can fucking play basketball.
And
McBride tripped up and fouled.
Freeman again overzealous.
Yeah, Freeman gonna get us in the bonus. We're gonna beat them at the free throw line the way they play.
Conversely, the Knicks, no team fouls. Doing a good job.
The Pacers haven't shot a free throw yet. Knicks have only taken 3. But the three-point ball is the difference. 5 threes from Indiana, just 1 for the Knicks. Knicks have only taken 3 three-pointers.
With the ball, out of bounds, Apple. Like he was waiting for him. TJ, I'm telling you, TJ McConnell was a damn pest, man.
So more substitutions coming in again. Rick Carlisle,
they subbing out hard. Hartenberg can't even say we gonna do better without him because Hollenberg ain't even playing like a high all-star right now.
These guys weren't expected to play big minutes. Bridges stops, bad pass.
Dumb pass, right to McConnell. McConnell taking it straight at. Oh!
And it's still Pacer ball.
Looked like he was going, mollywop this joint, but Josh Hart came out of nowhere, clear block. Clear block. Put it to the back one. That's a clear block. Clean.
I'm not sure what they call there. We're down the other end of the floor.
Calling a technical on someone.
TJ McConnell got called for the technical.
Good, they get a tech on me. I mean, you got a clean block, though.
See, now this might be one of those plays. I've talked about this a lot, Clyde. When a player drives to the basket and releases the ball,
better make it.
And the defender either
you should have got a fucking fall when he ran, like tripped you up.
Into the offensive player, even though he's released the ball, that layup, the one who's taking the layup should be allowed to return to normal position, and often gets just clobbered.
And that's what happened to
down
TJ.
1 point.
And I think that's why he picked up the technical.
Technical foul because Josh knocked it out of bounds. Brunson took the shot, made it. Now, turned it with the ball at top of the key, passed it to Caris Walker. Missed the wild 3. Kolek got the they tried to get it. They was all over the place.
A lot like the Knicks who are going to the bench now because of injuries. Been questionable.
Kolek is in the game. He looked like a deer in the headlights just now.
Tyler Kolek getting some early minutes.
Come on, let's go. TJ McConnell got the ball. Look like he's about to get it. They got him blocked in. Good defense. Turn around hook. Cat grab that damn rebound like his life is dependent on it. Josh did a travel they ain't called. Kolek flinks around. TJ McConnell for a deuce. Got loose and hit the 3 and it's no good. Some nondescript dude I never seen before grabbed it. Looked like Kolek would go ahead. Now they leaving him wide open, so they must. I don't know if he can shoot, but they damn sure ain't concerned. That's a walk. They ain't call all them steps just now from Macklin. Macklin with the ball, drive to the hook, takes it straight at Burns. Hard blocks it, hit it back to him. Deuce. Yes, 24-second penalty. Deuce got loose on that defensive end.
Especially Mathurin, who had made his first 4 shots, 3 threes. So he put up
looked like Mathurin cooling off still. 1 point game. Mathurin going to the bench. I mean, we talk about drafting him. He got drafted before we was even on the board. But I know, you know how they always do the mock drafts before the. Taking out the ball, Deuce is bringing the ball down court. Some nondescript dudes. Look like this is practice. Like they playing like preseason now, putting anybody out on the court for the Pacers. Kolek got the ball, pass it back to Josh. Josh to Deuce. Oh, good defense. Whoever this non-restricted, he playing cat for 3, no good. Yeah, like they were scared to take it in the paint right there. Oh, that should have been a fucking illegal fucking thing because he pushed Cal as soon as he got the ball. He pushed him. 29-26 3-point game. Deuce with the ball. Got this dark skin Quigley look-alike out here on him. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Even though he was fouled. Tech. I'm surprised they didn't call a tech on McHale, but he pushed McHale out of bounds. They called it on out of bounds. I mean, you at their house. It seemed like I was hoping it won't be this way, but it looked like it's gonna be one of them games we gotta beat the refs and beat
stepping out of bounds.
The team.
Was that left arm shoved him? Didn't seem like a big shove.
OG back out there. Get Kolek off that court, man. You can't have Kolek and Deuce. Kolek kind of small. You can't have him and Deuce out there at the same time.
24-second shot clock is off. Halliburton, and there's the foul to give. Shot won't count. Bridges picks up his first. That's the first foul committed by the Knicks in the opening quarter.
Yep, they've been moving their feet, playing defense with their heads, not their hands thus far.
That's a big part of why the defense has been good since the Boston game. The Celtic game was a disaster, but since then, Knicks have played good defense, and part of it is not fouling too much. Halliburton drives, goes inside deflected. Good defense to end the first quarter. That bucket won't
down by 3.
And the first quarter comes to an end, Clyde.
Yep, good job by the Knicks. Good pace by the Pacers, and this is what we expected. Tight contest tonight.
Who have scored the most points in a single game for the Pacers in Cambridge Fieldhouse. 60 seconds on the clock. On your marks. Get set. Go. Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller. Jermaine O'Neal. Is that correct? Here we go. Pacers fans, help him out. Katie Reed. Two left. Pacers fans, help him. Give him that Pacers prize pack. Some help here. He needs help. Victor Oladipo. All right, one more. 28 seconds. Pacers fans, help him out. Tyrese Halliburton. There we go. 5 for 5. Nice job. You're going home with that Pacers prize pack. Make some noise for Seth one more time. And our Pacers trivia. Yes, sir.
Camera, let me go put some of my Knicks gear on.
Plans to get the Pacers of Cambridge with all seasons of all their same tunnel and enjoy the sports and experience. Leave the guards and fans with the block on the safety protocol. Fans can engage in any security or guest service staff member. Thank you and enjoy the game.
Again, Knicks basketball brought to you by Chase here in Indianapolis. Knicks trailing 29-26. Knicks with good balance scoring-wise. Anunoby leading with 7. Meanwhile, Benedict Mathurin with 11 points to lead the Pacers. McConnell, Quentin Jackson out there with Miles Turner. Jarris Walker and T.J. McConnell.
Maffin with the shot. Made it. I don't know what the hell
He
he's
hasn't
thinking.
played
He
much.
gotta
He's
step
played
it up, man.
prior to
He's
this
going
year. This is
fucking
third
minute.
year in the league. He's only played 12 games his first 2 years. A lot of G League. Wasn't drafted out of Texas A&M.
He's on Bridges now. They should look to exploit it.
His
31 to
defense is
26.
his strength. As Towns.
Deuce with the ball. Deuce pass to Josh. Josh pass to Mikal. Mikal pass back to Josh. Josh shoot the three. Miss.
Up short. Knicks have been shooting the three so well, just 1 of 6 to start.
In this game, they've dominated the paint. They should look to go inside.
Pass out to Noka. See that he got Deuce on him. Dribbles right into Anunoby. Go to draw the three. Miss. Offer for yeah.
McConnell, that's only the 4th three he's taken all season.
I'm gonna try to save it, do it off his man.
Mike can scoring in the paint. I think he's number 1 at his size.
It's incredible.
They playing 94
6'2".
feet defense. That's why I don't like McConnell. That motherfucker will play defense from baseline to baseline. I mean, I don't like him because he ain't on our team. If he's on our team, man.
He's 34. This is his 10th.
Deuce to the middle, shot an air ball. Bridges caught it. Scored 28-31.
Yeah. First points of the evening for Bridges.
Actually, his second field goal as Walker steps back. Walker left open.
Who the hell that is? I almost thought that was it. Cat get the rebound. I almost thought that was Turner, but it was too short. OG with it, mixes it up. Cat top of 3, pump fake. Drive to the hole, passes out to Mikal. Mikal miss. Josh like doing Josh thing, get rebound. Fake. Rich to the corner. Back to OG. OG to the corner. 3 is up in the air and it's good. I feel they overpassed like a motherfucker on the entire game. I feel like they overpassed like a motherfucker. They passed that ball about 8 times out of layups in them. I'm glad he hit it. OG 10 points, 2 for 3 from the 3. And McConnell thinking he doing his best Brunson impression. Deuce is loose. Deuce is driving down. He slows it down. Being guarded by the Quigley lookalike. Josh throws the ball into OG. OG said, "This is my game." Takes it straight up over old boy, the mini Turner. Oh, the old boy thought he had a clear path. Josh, good defense. Oh, that should have been us. He threw it off of him. Review that. He threw it off of his leg.
The Knicks have been thriving in the paint.
OG ain't playing, man. He playing like he's supposed to be playing. Being the second highest paid player on his damn thing.
Take a look at the
damn team.
Their assists the last few games have been around 23, 25.
And that's good that Cat is so much of a threat from the 3-point line that Cat's they gotta guard him. So if he even pump fake, it's clear path to. They called the ref just bailed him out.
Towns picks up his first.
That wasn't enough.
Towns and Turner very similar. Towns are very zest and finesse more than Turner. Turner can create off the bounce, as you just saw. There's the 3 ball. He's at the line now looking for 2.
He's off to a good start this year, averaging a little over 16 points, 7.5 boards, almost 2 blocks a game. He's
Turner hits the first shot, 32.
This is now his 10th year.
He survived a lot of trade rumors since he's been here, especially last season.
Trade rumors and injuries. But last year he played 77 games, had some big games in their playoff run.
Man out of Texas like Sin on our team. Texas Longhorns.
Tie game 33-33 after Miles Turner hit his free throws. Deuce drove it all the way down court. Got McConnell just holding on to him. Shot up a wild 3 off the fucking rim. We still got a new 14. Slow it down. Mikal, if you don't use this wannabe. Oh, that was stupid.
Towns the catch. The runner.
Turner defense is kind of suspect. He shouldn't be bringing that court now. I see that dude that they got on 18, they rookie that look like Kolek. I think all he can do is shoot a 3. He look timid as hell on. Use him, Mikal. Oh,
yeah, good hands by Siakam.
Good deflection. And Deuce with the goddamn 3. He tried to throw it to Mikal. Mikal was too strong. Tipped off his fingers right to Deuce. Deuce hit the 3. Scored 36-33.
McConnell to Turner.
Turner trying to keep him in there. And it goes in. That don't count though, because it hit the top of the backboard. I think they should count it. They should count it.
That would have counted.
I mean, shit. I was with him. If we got tipped in by the fucking defensive player, y'all would count that shit. I mean, of course, I want us to win, but that shit hit the top of the backboard. They hit the rim, bounced about 4 times and went in.
On the floor in the corner. So you had trouble finding it, and obviously the fans could not sit as close as they do now. So that was a good innovation by the NBA to put the shot clock above the basket.
The only time we see that now is when they malfunction, and you have the score official, the PA announcer, verbally
that was
saying
a
how
dumb.
much time. And Anunoby gets inside, try to jam it. Good defense from Turner. Here comes Walker.
That was good team defense.
Picks it out.
I'm telling you, oh boy. He ain't make a 3 yet, but that must be what he's known for, because all he do is run to the corner. Murphy, he ain't hit a goddamn shot. Oh, Brunson ran right into his fucking defender. Well, we know he was going to get that. And Manoli got ran over.
We were extolling the virtues of Brunson the last game.
They ain't going to give you that, man.
Had his first one there as he got stripped.
They ain't going to give you no calls. Don't look for that shit. Carl Anthony Town at the top of the three. First 3-point in the game, and it's good. Back up 4.
They've kept him out of the paint thus far.
Rick Carlisle called a timeout at the right time because Pascal Siakam should have got a goddamn offensive foul twice.
Able to pull away early. 4.5 gone by here in the second. Knicks with a 4-point advantage.
Hims has helped millions of guys get treatment for their hair loss.
Mute that. Give me a few minutes, man. Let me go get right.
like we see Hart complaining sometimes, he looked like he was the culprit there, but they didn't call it. So that's why sometimes they never foul me and they'll call it. I just keep my mouth shut.
I thought you didn't complain because you don't want to pay the fine. As Anunoby hits another three.
Subliminally, that was why.
Save your money to buy those suits. Good ball denial from Deuce McBride on Halliburton. Mathurin drives and foul by Josh Hart. That's the first foul on Hart.
You mentioned Mathurin. So he's had the 3 balls, a deuce, now going to the line for 2.
So Mathurin was a very high draft pick back in 2022. The 6th overall pick, played 2 years of college at Arizona. As Clyde mentioned, he's from Canada, Montreal. And his family's of Haitian descent. And they love his athletic ability, his offensive prowess. Defense is not his strength yet. But he's got a chance to be a big-time scorer against the Celtics. And the Pacers, that was their best win of the season. They beat the Celtics in overtime. He had 30 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, coming off the bench. His mother likes to cook, and I saw when he was with the Raptors. Well, no, with Indiana, they had a cook, and his mom cooked for all the guys. He has some culinary skills as well, Mike.
Oh, yeah? We're at the midway point of the second. Brunson the crossover. Gets inside. Layup's good.
And the foul.
And Jalen Brunson, he's been upset the last several games because he feels there's too much contact being let go when he goes to the basket.
Yeah, Shepard letting Brunson. He's doing a good job forcing Brunson to his weakness, his right hand, but inexplicably fouling him after you let him go to the hoop.
New York replay brought to you by our local Tri-State Buick dealers. This is only the 9th free throw attempt.
And Brunson missed the fucking free throw.
9th free throw attempt of the entire first half.
Now goes Sims trying to play defense.
Go to the line.
Maybe he been reading the comments.
37 points.
Good. After he hit it,
That's
but
his 4th three-pointer.
thought he was about to hit him though.
Tantalizing in this that time.
Happy Jericho just ain't fouled.
Brunson chased by Shepard. Josh Hart passed up on the 3.
Look at good D by Siakam. Not leaving his feet on the fake by Hart.
Josh takes the 3. Off.
Way off that time. Freeman throws it ahead.
Good D by Siakam.
He got to hit them. Mathurin shoots it. He can't miss.
19 first half points.
He can't miss.
Lead cut to 1.
And now a foul on the Knicks. Deuce the culprit with a foolish foul in the
What foul did
backcourt.
he do?
Crowd becoming a factor now.
What foul did he do?
So we mentioned Mathurin showing his culinary skills now, Mike, cooking on
Hold
the
on, they
court.
just gave him the ball like he made him.
He does
the hell
not
going
lack
on?
confidence. He goes
Looking
right
for
at
more.
Josh Hart, goes inside, kicks it out in the corner.
I don't even understand what just happened.
Siakam and Anunoby. That's a heck of a matchup. Tough shot won't go. Sims trying to get it. Ball tipped, but right to Josh Hart. And Anunoby slow to get up. And he seems okay.
Brunson likes the baseline here.
These two have a nice.
I knew
rivalry.
Brunson was taking it all the way.
Gets inside, finds Anunoby.
That's about time they called a foul.
By Mathurin. And Mathurin's going to pick up his first.
Let's take a look at this little calamity by the Knicks as Mathurin continues to percolate and devastate.
He didn't even hit him and they gave him the ball.
And Deuce.
Now I see the
folly. Tripping a pacer who almost come up with the steal.
Good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if we should be concerned yet, but Brunson been missing a lot of goddamn free throws.
His shooting after a slow start has really picked up. As we said, coming into the game, Anunoby shooting 45% from the field, 38 from 3.
I didn't expect OG to step it up.
Usually when he has a good first half, he vanishes in the second. So we're going to keep an eye on that tonight.
He hit
It's
both.
both free throws. Knicks back up 3.
You gotta get some
Halliburton
stops.
again, not a factor, just dishing. Not looking to switch.
5 points, 5
Halliburton.
assists for Tyrese Halliburton. Jarris Walker giving
Walker.
some room. That shot won't go.
Brunson brings it down court.
Drives on Jackson.
That was all sense of foul.
Foul call on Jackson.
Ah, they They gave that to Brunson, but that was an offensive. He pushed.
You're not going to get an offensive foul when you're backtracking.
Yeah, he pushed off
They
though.
thought that Brunson initiated the contact.
Brunson did initiate the contact. He pushed him.
With a player back, watch here. No,
Oh.
he moved into the path.
Oh yeah. In slow motion,
He's encroaching, folks. If
you see
give
how
him a
he
step, that would not be a foul. But when you encroach like that, you're going to get called every time.
Oh,
Nice pass. Hart gets inside. Gathers
good.
nice little fake.
Hart is good at playing that like
Fourth assist.
that down low like a street ball type, you know.
This time Hart.
Back up 48 to 43. Ooh, that was a good spin. Can't execute. Deuce with the rebound.
Bunny from 8 feet away.
Yeah, he missing layups.
I've always liked that phrase, Mr. Bunny.
Ooh, that was some mellow type shit.
So now has turnaround.
Oh, mix him up. Shot good. Shot good. A remix like that,
Nick in double figures. He's got
telling you, turn the defense to suspect.
equals their largest lead of the
Suspect
first half.
at best right now.
Halliburton dancing.
Woo! Colin Burton finally hit his shot.
He has an
Matters a 3, but he finally hit it. Still up 4 though.
Remind me of LaMelo of the Hornets.
Not 4.
High arcing rainbow 3.
It's 45
They're saying that's
to
a
50. They counted that as a 2. I thought that was a 3.
goes back to
Brunson got it back door, slows it down, brings it back out.
Jackson stays
Deuce is
right
cutting. Brunson, same spot, same shot, same outcome. 52 to 45.
12 feet away. Brunson still averaging 24 a game.
I'm shocked.
Halliburton.
Halliburton, that's a good. We let that back door open. That was a good pass.
Been vulnerable to penetration in
I give it to Halliburton, man. When he can pass, he can pass.
the recipients.
Jackson, excellent moving without the ball.
Halliburton finding him. He leads them in addition with 7 per game.
Towns back in. Josh Hart to Bridges. Bridges, no hesitation, but can't get it.
Bridges
to go.
miss.
Bridges 0 for 3 from
When
3-point.
Halliburton's most dangerous.
And gets inside in the open floor, Clyde. You're right.
Matador D by Brunson. Swooping and hooping around him.
And top Thibodeau.
You gonna call timeout?
All time, nope.
Brunson's made
49-52. Call Anthony to the bucket for the deuce.
That's not an easy thing to do.
That was a good one. It barely with that speed.
mentioned is slicing inside. The Knicks 3 consecutive times now in the paint.
Oh, Halliburton feeling himself now.
That one down. That's a 3-pointer.
That should have been a 2.
Halliburton is
That shit
starting
should have
to
been a 2.
percolate.
He's
With
got 12. Brunson's
2-point
got 12.
game.
Halliburton only averaging 14 on the season.
Josh Hart bringing the ball down.
Seeing some NBA action.
Halliburton guards Hart. Quentin Jackson guards Brunson.
Oh,
Nice move.
they should have called that. Carl Anthony Town mad. He pushed him.
For a guy that
He still
big,
made it though.
to catch it like that in the air and lay it off softly.
Yeah,
Yeah, amazing grace.
he did that shit like a gazelle.
Brunson adding up.
Hartenberg with the ball. He getting his confidence back.
Keeps the dribble alive.
Towns
chasing
guarding him,
Halliburton scored his last 3 shots.
Gets into the corner.
but he
Well defended
bottled
by-
him up. Hart, you was supposed to cut that pass off.
Here's Mathen.
Mathen,
Goes right at Hart.
Mathen's trying to audition and have this as his team.
What a show he's put on here in the first half.
He trying to make this team. He got a
To
21.
the left hand.
Hart goes right back. Boy, lot of contact. His arm
Oh,
was
they
raked.
they not even calling.
Careful.
Now you call.
By Mathurin. Josh Hart, he got whacked on that shot.
Now they
That's what I was
finally
saying.
called the
When
foul.
He fouled the guy. So
They fouling. They don't even need the foul.
let's take a look at the Knicks now. Foolish foul, but this time Deuce coming up with the steal.
Yeah, it's about to be some
And the Knicks
problems,
would
bro.
have it now.
Cause
It's
they not
chaos
calling
erupting
shit
on
on the page. They not calling shit on either team actually. Yeah, that shit is crazy that these refs Must have been told to swallow their whistle. Don't call shit. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. They looking crazy out there. But let me tell y'all some of the stats so far. You over here where I ain't even gotta look at you for production. Look at these stacks. Oh, shit. They said foul. What's a foul? Play ball. I ain't lie though. You can't have Brunson. I mean, Deuce is okay with it because Brunson is a scoring threat and Deuce can score, but Tyler Korlick, he ain't ready for that type of pressure yet. Not yet. Maybe by the end of the season or next season, but he too small. Deuce would be a
109 remaining here in the first
all-star player if he was like 4 inches taller.
QR code, head to Knicks.com/fanfirst. Register for the Knicks Fan First program to unlock exclusive Black Friday and Cyber Monday ticket deals this holiday season. One of Tyrese Halliburton's shots that they initially called a 2 is now a 3. So the score is 56-55. Jalen Brunson did some leadership duties after that timeout. Josh Hart was really hot. He thought he'd get fouled, and from our vantage point, he certainly did. And Hart was close to getting a technical. Brunson was able to push him away, then went over and smoothed things over with the official, J.B. DeRosa, and kind of said, I got you, and then went over to tell Josh Hart, all right, knock it off. That's enough. Let's just play.
Hart knows his problem. He's alluded to it in the press, that he should have more composure, but you can see he can lose it right away.
Well, both coaches are unhappy with that particular instance. The players are unhappy. There's a lot of chirping at refs. There's a lot of chirping at each other. It's turned into a feisty first half.
Hostile crowd as well. OG continued to propel the Knicks, has 17 points. Brunson 12.
Yeah, OG playing good today.
There's Tibbs.
Well, Bridges will inbound. Starting 5 back in for the Knicks. Pass inside, and Anunoby from the elbow.
And Anunoby's
19 first half points for OG Anunoby.
58-55.
On this season.
Knicks
7
up.
of 10 from the field. Knicks back up 3.
Halliburton's starting to get loose now.
Called the foul, but I just feel like they just on some bullshit with the tick for tat shit.
Bridges reaching in.
No, my mistake. Brunson.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's on Brunson.
Halliburton has an unorthodox style of play, folks.
And I didn't even know you could get the call if you kick your feet out like that.
25 points, 11 assists. The Pacers were one of the high-scoring teams in the league.
He was kicking his foot out. I didn't even know they give you that if you initiate that shit.
Pascal Siakam was acquired. The team changed a lot when you have somebody like Siakam and Halliburton, who's still #1 in the NBA in assists per game. As he misses the second free throw, his numbers went down, and part of that, Clyde, is his scoring numbers are going to go down. Look at the difference now. The efficiency as well, but when you acquire a guy like Siakam, there's sacrifice involved.
It's like Brunson.
Brunson with the ball. Cat set to crazy.
Exactly. He's going to go down.
Brunson step back 3. Good.
Down the 3. Jalen Brunson.
Brunson heating up.
Turn around him, taking advantage. Knicks up 5.
Turner 6'10". No match for Brunson on the perimeter.
Brunson 6 of 8 from the field. Knicks are shooting 57%, but they only lead by 5.
Halliburton again.
Halliburton shoot, miss.
Siakam
Siakam come with the tipping.
Towns did not block out Siakam going over the 7-foot towns with the tip.
Shot clock is turned off. No fouls to give for Indiana. And an offensive foul call on Jalen Brunson. That's going to be his second foul.
I don't even know how that was an offensive foul.
Brunson.
Cost Cats at the scene.
Giving the Pacers an opportunity here.
They gonna fuck up the opportunity.
They want to get him out of the game now. So he doesn't
Who's
get
coming in the
another
game? There's
foul.
only like 30 seconds left. No, 8 seconds left on the quarter.
Brunson's finished the half shooting well. The last time the 3-ball.
Knicks do not have a foul to give here. Now the Pacers a chance to score at the end. Halliburton,
Halliburton went through the middle, do steal the ball. Game. Now we in the halftime.
Hard fought, sometimes a little ugly, but
yeah, this is a gritty,
competitive first half.
little gritty game.
Yeah, like the competing, and we like what OG has done.
This is a gritty game.
In the Knicks, so they got to do it.
Look
For
too
another
gritty.
half, folks.
Halftime report sponsored by Verizon. Bill and Wally back in New York. 2 quarters complete here in Indianapolis. Knicks lead the Pacers by 3.
Turn on lights. So pull up these. They paying honor to the veterans there from all the different wars and conflicts over there. Change. We at the half. I never even changed it from the first. Petty Off's a third class. She was in Vietnam. That's crazy. Shout out to them. Thank them for their service. Shout out to them. Let me see, Len.
Right in first class, Jules Geller, U.S. Army, World War II.
Woo, he's still alive and kicking. And know where he at. That's what's up.
Airman first class, Sanford Graves, U.S. Air Force, photographer, Vietnam. Major Vern Hansen, U.S. Army, Field Artillery, Vietnam. Special class, fourth class, Joe Hankins, U.S. Army, Matt Kapai, Vietnam.
A lot of Vietnam veterans there tonight.
Staff Sergeant James Clark, U.S. Air Force Admin Specialist, Vietnam. Specialist fourth class John Layton, U.S. Army, Korea.
North Korea. Or the Korean conflict.
Virgil Mayo, U.S. Army, 39 Combat Engineers, Vietnam. Sergeant Bob D.
Whenever I'm gonna be one of them guys wearing one of them hats when I get old.
Special 5th Class John Powers, U.S. Army, Vietnam. Staff Sergeant Donald Zickett, U.S. Force, Radio Operator, Korea. Captain William Webster, U.S. Army, Purple Heart, Vietnam. Sergeant Pearl Weddle, U.S. Marine Corps, Vietnam. Specialist 4th Class Robert Whiteside Jr., U.S. Army, Military Police, Vietnam. Captain Walter Young, U.S. Air Force, Vietnam. Ladies and gentlemen, please give us a warm welcome for all our veterans for their sacrifice and service, and for those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, and happy Veterans Day. One more time for all our veterans. Advanced Pacers Sports and Entertainment is great for all the men and women who serve our country, especially our employees who serve this great nation. Please direct your up to the center video board as we recognize our Pacers Sports and Entertainment veterans.
Everyone was mature enough to recognize that none of us would be as strong individually as all of us were together.
The open man philosophy, hitting the open man, not looking at who's in the uniform, but when you see a white shirt open, get the ball to that man.
I think we had one of the most unique teams in NBA history because all 5 players were good perimeter shooters. You usually don't find that on a team.
Any player on our team would be willing to take the last second shot. You'll see some players on some teams, there will only be 1 or 2 players who'll be willing to take the last second shot because all the burden's on your shoulders, right? They don't want the ball. But on our team, everyone was able and did from time to time take that last second shot.
Everything was involved around team defense, not a man defense. When a guy scored, he scored against the team, not an individual.
What we try to do is take a team that they had a weakness, try to exploit it. If a guy would not pass the basketball, if a guy took the basketball and he turned his back and things like that, so we would try to go and trap the basketball on him and do those kind of things.
Certain nights I thought we would fall downstairs in the garden. This place was rocking. So I can recall times late in the 3rd quarter, we were out of the game, the starting 5, because we had such a tremendous lead. And all of that was predicated on defense.
I was delighted to come home. I grew up as a Knicks fan. It was a dream of mine to one day play for the Knicks. And here's the reality. I'm a Knick.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena.
In 1982, Bernard King was back home, playing for the team he rooted for as a kid. And everything started to click.
Bernard King could always score the ball. But when he came to us in New York, that's where it seemed to blossom.
What a shot by Bernard King! And they love him already in the Big Apple, his hometown.
I came with that attitude that permeated New York City, a work ethic, a toughness. And I think the fans really appreciated that.
Oh, that slam jam there, Bernard King style, and a rock and roll in the Garden.
New York likes their hometown players, but they like them even more when they produce, and Bernard really produced.
In his first season in New York, King would lead the Knicks to the playoffs, and he did not disappoint in an opening round win over the Nets.
It's halftime, so you know. Let lead pass play that joint.
And then in the second round, we played Philadelphia.
We up, halftime, Macarin. He's doing his thing against us, sorry to say. He got 21 points.
And
let's go over these stats.
We did not have enough talent to support him.
The Knicks would lose to the eventual champs, but they had served notice that they were a team on the rise. In the following season, King was chosen as team captain.
To grow up watching this club and then to be named captain, that was very special for me. And I took that very seriously. And I wanted to prove that I could be even better.
Allen Houston will look to push. Of course, the New York Knicks, they'd like to get up and down. Allen Houston, it's a 2. Foot was on the line. Houston was 6 in the first quarter. Makes his move on Rush. Gets him to leave the feet and 1. Houston peels off and knocks it down. Doliak out of rebounds. Madsen quickly ahead to Houston.
So right now, Josh Hart got 7 points. 5 rebounds, 4 assists. 3 for 7 from field goal. 0 for 2 from 3, 1 for 1 from the charity strike, 1 block, 1 foul, -3. Kel Bridges, 20 minutes, 4 points. 5 rebounds, 2 assists. 2 of 5 for shooting. 0 for 3 from downtown. 1 block, 2 turnovers, 1 foul, +3. Jalen Brunson, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 6 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 2 for 3 from the charity strike, 2 turnovers, 2 fouls, -1. Karl Anthony Towns, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 0 assists, 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 1 foul. He's even Steven. All right. Our bench. Towns only played 18 minutes. I feel like he was out there near the whole game. McBride, 16 minutes. 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 1 foul, +6. Got the highest. Feel like he got the highest plus minus. Yeah, he do. Kolek was out there for 2 minutes. That's all we needed to see. -2. He's just too small and they too fast for him. I wouldn't mind seeing a Hawk Porty sighting. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if we could see I ain't even. Should have put this joint out there for let me fix these for the I ain't realize I ain't put it up there for YouTube. I just had it for yeah. But, we got to start playing with our food, but I like that we got different weapons and whoever night it is, like I said, that'd be one of my keys to the game is to ride the hot hand. Ride the hot hand. But for the second half, we need to get what's the name back? We gotta get Cat going. Cat going. When we get Cat going, it's a wrap. Jalen doing his thing, but I just want to see Cat get a little bit, get going, and Mikel to get going. My bench ain't gonna be able to carry us tonight. Not the ones who they calling off the bench right now. They're a little too small for that action. I see Kolek. They damn near got him fully dressed now on the side. I ain't gonna lie though. I think we go up a little. We need to put I want to see Huck Porty out there. I think Huck Porty can do some damage. All right, we starting the half now. Third quarter. Yeah, we got to slow Mathurin down. Good defense, man. Good defense. Good defense. Ah. Oh, that was a 24-second. I was wondering what the hell happened. It looked like they just stopped playing. Yeah. Score still 61-58. Cat with the ball. Straight to the hole. Easy layup. Surrounded by yeah, we need Precious Achua back. Cameron Payne better come back, man, before he be in a trade package. They get used to not having him.
Towns is like looking in the mirror. There you see Payne taking in the action. That's straight on with the hoop. That's what Towns like to do.
Towns calling for it. And an Obi against Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. 2 on the 24. Brunson's not going to get it off in time. But Hart does. Nope. Hits the
air
bottom
ball.
of the net.
That was poor execution on all of
It
them.
looked like it was almost going in.
Nah, that should look like
But a
a fucking
24-second
UFO.
violation.
We saw the Knicks
How
open
you
the
get
game
back
like
to
that,
back
swarming
fucking
defense,
24
forcing a shot
seconds
clock
on both
violation.
teams?
So the Pacers reciprocate.
Shot won't go, but free throws for Turner.
Towns not moving his feet quick enough. Previously, Turner
That's
straight
Turner.
on with the hoop with a three
I
ball.
thought that
Now
was
going to the line.
that Shepherd
looking for
cat.
2 more.
I mean, he turned it. I mean, he earned his NBA rights, even though he be dressing like a single mother.
Pacers only 6 in that first half.
But Turner shoot free.
Turner's been going there, so he's 2 of 2.
And Turner feels like he's been in the league forever. He's still only 28. Played just 1 year of college at Texas. You mentioned Texas earlier. And last year was the first year that he was on a Pacer team that got past the first round of the playoffs.
Remember, he was so young when he first came in. His parents lived with him.
Yep.
Yeah.
67,
Nick
60.
lead is 1. Brunson. Off the mark. Towns the rebound. Back up and in. A couple of buckets early for Karl Anthony Towns.
Turner misjudged his jump, plus he never boxed out. Now he's looking to retaliate.
Can't get that one. Boy,
Siakam
working hard. He had 2 Knicks around him and still was able to get the rebound. Turner's going to try again.
He made that one.
Miles Turner pumps his fist as Indiana
That's
ties
a
the
tie
game.
game. They
Not
can't
an
be.
aberration for Turner.
They
Folks.
can't
He
be
has
letting
that
these
range.
fools
Hart
wide
got it
open.
back.
We know he can make it.
Hits it. He pumps his fist and a chance for a 3-point play.
Hart almost turned it over. Got a fortuitous bounce. Let's take a look when he loses the handle. Watch him lose the handle and it comes right back to him. So very perceptive to score off the glass. shooting one as well.
First foul on Siakam. You know, it's been a good physical, tough game, but not over the line.
Right. The Knicks have to keep it that way. Don't allow these guys to run and gun.
Hart now in double figures, 10 points, 5 rebounds. You see the 4 assists as well. Halliburton, that was not a good shot. Hart the rebound.
The crowd moaning and groaning with that effort by Halliburton.
Brunson. Towns looking to get off a 3. Step back, fires, connects, in and out. Nope, in and out. Here's Siakam down the other end, goes right at Towns, blocked by Towns.
That was some good defense.
Towns averaging 1 block a game.
OG Anunoby. I mean, he ain't make that. They ain't call that foul.
Shaking and baking is Halliburton.
Halliburton gets it back.
Yeah, y'all can't be letting Halliburton do
Turner
that.
behind the back. It hits the leg of Towns.
That was good defense.
As Bridges comes into the front court.
Bridges with it, pass it did.
I think he is on the Globetrotters.
Brunson gets free, floats it up.
And it's good.
Soft touch from Brunson, who now has 17.
He was passing that time by the
Them
Pacers.
just hustling back. Who the hell is this?
And Shepard.
Yeah, Shepard.
Harassed by
Stupid.
knocked it off his
Stupid.
hands. Another steal
That
from
was
OG
stupid.
Anunoby. The elite defense.
I don't even know why he
Watch
dribbled
OG,
out there to the
relentless
corner like
pursuit.
that.
They're going to double him.
He ran
And
himself
OG's gonna
into
keep on
that
his
shit.
case to force the turnover. Watch the effort here by OG.
He seen them blue
Effort
jerseys.
right
He should have
there.
never went that
Shoving.
direction.
Able to come away with the ball for the Knicks.
Shepard thought he was pushed and shoved. There's been
Wasn't
a
even
lot
touched.
of that. Officials are letting that go. They've been fairly consistent on both ends with that.
So 2
5-point
consecutive
game.
turnovers by the
Knicks is
Pacers.
up.
So the Pacers had applied 4 turnovers in the first half. They have 3 turnovers already here in the third quarter.
Yeah, remember Turner going behind the back, and then this one by Shepard. Somebody spilled some beverages along the crowd. Knicks have been able to keep the crowd out of the game tonight. It looks like a capacity crowd here.
You know, about 15 minutes before the game, there were so many empty seats, and then all of a sudden it filled up. Now, again, there was a Indianapolis Colts played today at home, so I'm sure a lot of people went from the Colts game right here, maybe stopped and get a bite to eat before, but it filled up right before tip. You know what? We were talking about this before the game. During the summer, when the Indiana Fever played here with Caitlin Clark, the building was packed every game. The TV ratings of the Fever this summer for the local telecast were higher than a lot of the Pacers games because of Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, right.
Courtside
Really
being
galvanized
proud
this
of
city.
She's doing rating-wise for the WNBA what Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Steph Curry have been doing for the NBA.
Josh Hart bringing it down court. They pressing defense. Cat with the ball at top of the key. Turner digging in. Brunson with the ball. Brunson to the hole. Slow down. Pulling it back out. Pass it to Town. Towns pump fake. Put it on the floor. Straight to the hole. And one.
Shot from Karl Anthony Towns.
And
a
funky
chance for a three-point
one.
play. He has stormed out of the gate with 8 points.
And
Make that 6 points already here in the third.
one.
Been a little herky-jerky.
He's going to put
Right
this
here,
boy on
wheeling
skates every
inside.
chance he get, it look like.
Hell bent to get that shot off. Turner hacking and whacking him all the way, so Towns to shoot one as well.
Showing some toughness, Clyde.
Yep, previously with the blocked shots. So we like to see that intimidation.
He is a great free throw shooter. And the Knicks have their largest lead, an 8-point advantage. Still early in the third.
And again, you keep these guys in the half court. That enhances the Knicks' chances of winning.
Good help defense there from Towns. Now he stays with Turner.
Turner shoots, miss. Turner's like
on Mathurin, then went
a
back.
Family Dollar
And did a
version
good
of
job
Cat,
on Turner.
but he got better. I guess
You'd
he's
love to
known
see
more
that.
for
Towns
defense,
not
but he
known
could
for
hit
his
that three.
defense, but he's played some good defense.
See if they can
Kel
get
with
Bridges
it.
going here.
And there you
Bridges
go.
does get going right on cue. Knicks open up a double-figure lead.
10.
And
They need
timeout, Indiana.
So good half-court orchestration by the Knicks. Isolating, devastating. A good screen by OG to free up Bridges with a 12-foot jumper.
I like what I see so far and that they opening up this quarter with, like how Karl Anthony Towns, what I told y'all during halftime, we need to get him involved, and he came and dropped, 7 points straight off the bat? And one thing we've been doing the last 7 games, every starter been in double figures, so we keeping to that tradition. Let's see who ain't in double figures yet. Every starter in double figures except for Mikal Bridges. He got 6, but he only took 6 shots. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure he gonna score at least fucking 5-6 more points, you know? He been averaging like 15, so I ain't too worried about him. See, he playing that hard defense. He digging in. You know, so they doing their thing. We shooting. Knicks is shooting 57% from the field, 31 to 34. Took 54 shots, hit 31. They shooting 44%. They shot more shots than us. They shot 55 shots, hit 24. 3-point land is where they getting us at. They put up 27, they hit 11. We put up 18, hit 6. I mean, we up 10. But I could tell the game plan from the beginning was to drive it to the hole. Ain't nobody shoot no free throws this game. They shot 8 free throws. They hit 6. We shot 9, hit 7. So we pretty much the same. Turnovers, we leaded them in turn. We had 7, they had 5. We need to slow that down because we average 5. So we playing our brand of best basketball. Rebounds, we out-rebounding them. 27
tonight's Cadillac Trivia answer.
22.
NBA record most assists without a turnover is 20. 3 Lucas and Porter, but 2 active players. One of them is in the building,
Steals,
Tyrese Halliburton, and I think Chris Paul is the other one.
Personal fouls, they got 10, we got 8.
There you go, Mike.
We got 1 technical.
Not an easy thing to do. And speaking of great point guards, there she is, sitting courtside, Caitlin Clark. You know, when you think
she doesn't look that formidable.
Yeah, she don't even look like she played basketball.
I could stop her.
Just put a ball in her hand.
Like her.
She is spectacular to watch. You know, I mentioned earlier about the game changers in terms of ratings.
Baseline shot.
Knocks it down. LeBron James and Curry and Michael Jordan, of course, Magic and Bird when they came in together. But what she's done to elevate just the awareness of the WNBA game is just been just a wonderful story for women's basketball. Bridges misses. Rebound comes all the way back to him. Boy, his mid-range game is lethal. He's been inconsistent from 3.
Made 2 of his last 3 shots now.
Halliburton
looking, finds Siakam.
Knick defense swarming, doing a good job.
Mathurin. And defensive 3 seconds called. 1 shot technical. It's, I think it's Josh Hart.
Just say
was the culprit.
Just say y'all don't like that the game is slowing down, bro.
Turner
I'm gonna give it to them.
Halliburton looking to capitalize.
Halliburton, 14 points, 7, make it 15 now. It's 7 assists. He hit 3 3-pointers.
Right at his season's average, Mike. 14 is 7 for Halliburton.
It looked like a bar was coming. Y'all got to slow the Knicks down.
Because of how poorly he has shot the ball, that 3 for
seconds.
6, that's a great sign for the Pacer fans. Siakam, Bridges looking to help. Looking to help. Kicks it back out. Halliburton off the bounce.
We cannot let go of the rope, man.
Where is it on? Yep, on Bridges. His second.
But you were alluding to Bridges, how he was helping, Mike. He's doing a good job helping on Siakam. But then he got overzealous with his hands on Halliburton.
Halliburton with the ball.
Turner been very aggressive, looking for his shot. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton getting in the paint. The floater is good. He made sure he could feel Bridges behind him before he put the shot up. Impressive play there.
Every point guard should have a little floater in their repertoire.
Brunson gets inside.
Get blocked.
Slaps it off the backboard. Mathurin the other way. Mathurin going coast to coast. His layup and a
They
foul.
called the N1.
What a sequence for the Pacers. A spectacular block, and then Mathurin just going coast to coast.
When the Knicks have dominated, they've had this a half-court game. When they can keep it in the half court, if they allow these guys to run, we mentioned at halftime, they had an advantage in transition. So a block shot allows them to get out. And this man has been omnipotent tonight. He's rarely missed. Going to the line looking for one more.
Anunoby picks up his first. We told you earlier, Mathurin has had some big-time games so far this season. That 30-point game against the Celtics, had 20 and 11 against Orlando Wednesday. He had one game where he shot 14 free throws. Just an aggressive, attacking, athletic offensive player.
Look at Towns.
Towns goes in hard. And it's going to be a foul before the shot, I believe.
Towns working hard tonight to get open.
Yep, side out.
Be a foul before the shot.
Turner doing a good job making him work off the bounce. So the Knicks get a little run. The Pacers come right back.
The three-pointer has been huge for the Pacers. They have hit 5 more threes than the Knicks. Brunson drives, and Brunson's fouled.
Shepard letting Brunson go to the left. That's the kiss of death. So Brunson able to get to the line for 2.
I go back to Friday night, Clyde, and Jalen Brunson's game Friday was so impressive because he just didn't have it shooting first half. Really struggled, but he still got everybody involved. And for the Knicks to win dominantly against a team like Milwaukee when he didn't have his best shooting wise, that's a great sign.
Yep. Tonight, Cat is not having a good night. You see, and the Knicks are winning.
We crushed.
So they're not a one-man team or a two-man team. They
The
have
Bucks with their 2
versatility,
top gunners.
flexibility.
It shouldn't be
They got to get
no
those
problem.
players back on the
Let's
bench.
crush
Mike.
it.
Only Deuce again has scored tonight off the bench.
Yeah, we gonna have to do something.
Well,
with that
Towns
bench.
had a quiet first half, but he has come alive here in the third. Knicks from the line.
15.
It's their 11th free throw attempt. They've hit now 9 of them.
There's Deuce getting loose.
Both teams, because of injuries, their bench is very thin. Halliburton, boy, beautiful shot, and lays it up and in. Bridges not happy with himself as he picks up his third.
Halliburton using and abusing Bridges now. Second time. Before, remember, Bridges was on his back in the paint with a floater. And right here, mauling him as he goes to the hoop. Again, can't allow this guy to come to his right, folks. So he's at the line looking for one.
I ain't worried about them, though. I feel like they're going to collapse, though.
See if
Bride
Deuce,
back in, yep.
see if Deuce can put some chilling on his thriller.
Halliburton last year All-NBA third team.
Collapse,
His second All-Star game.
It was a
Then
game of runs.
Played
so
for
I feel
Team
like they
USA, got a
probably
gold medal.
do
Didn't
their
play a
thing,
lot.
but
Much to the chagrin of Brunson. Thought he
they're
should
going
have
to slow
been
down
there.
because they said they
So
don't
these
even got
guys
no
are
real
competitors
bench.
now.
Neither one
Yes,
of us
they
got
are.
a bench.
A lot
We
of
don't
respect,
keep
though.
our-
Nice
we
feet
don't keep our
inside.
bench
Towns
out there without
fouled.
us hard as
Beautiful
any.
pass from Brunson. So you love the fact that Brunson knows he has more offensive weapons right now, and he's done a great job as the playmaker and distributor.
Again, the Knicks thriving in the paint. This is what they did the first half. Towns at the line for 2.
Yeah. Towns got fouled. He at the line. One thing I like about Towns that we can't say about our other big man, he can hit
9
from the free
seasons
throw
as
line.
a Timberwolf for being traded to
And
the
from
Knicks.
that,
Knocks down the free throw lead is up to 4. Now these guys, they know each other. It's back at June 28th. They had a nice little staged confrontation at the WWE SmackDown of the Garden. But they were teammates too at the FIBA World Cup the summer before.
man, y'all gotta forget. I can't forget about the whole
Brunson,
beef
what should you
with
have done to
Halliburton
him,
and the
Brunson?
Knicks.
I should have hit him with the chair.
Halliburton should have been a Knick. I guess if we had him, we would have
Just
never
kidding.
got.
So Towns,
boy.
all of a sudden, Towns has 20
We
points.
would never got Jalen Brunson, but they all CAA. Halliburton is CAA. And we know
By the way, speaking of rivals who you have respect for,
no
and sometimes
CAA
become
runs fucking the Knicks.
teammates, 53 years ago today.
The foul that they do now.
The
Now
Knicks
they
acquired
went
Earl
from
Pearl
not
Monroe.
calling no fouls to calling
November
every
10th,
little touch.
1971. Mike Reardon, Dave Stallworth, and Cash.
They both in the bonus?
That wasn't a happy moment for me.
Both teams in the bonus.
It turned into some pretty happy moments.
Right, but when it first happened, folks, I
Damn,
was
we
like,
went from playing a good paced game to now.
So, were you aware that the Knicks were thinking of acquiring him, or did that just come out of the blue?
No, it came out of nowhere because Earl was trying to get more money from them, and they were trying to ironically trade him to the Pacers.
Yeah, they went from nothing.
And then the Knicks stepped in and acquired him.
Missed the second free throw.
Sims the rebound.
Of all people, Sims get the ball. I don't want to see Sims, bro. I want to see Laporte out there.
Not in those
and I
days.
think I speak for the fan base with that, man.
Bad pass that time from Brunson, stolen by Halliburton. Halliburton kicks it out. Mathurin.
Watch how Matthew fucking hit a three or something.
Goes back up top. Under 5 to play, third quarter.
Good transition D by the Knicks to get back.
Freeman sets a screen.
Yeah, Knicks swarming to the ball now.
They get in the corner.
Turner.
And Walker, Jarris
Walker. They didn't even look alike. They got their hair the same. Now
range
we went from being up 10 to only up 1. Something got to
cut to 1. McBride, corner 3. Side of the backboard, out of bounds. And looked like the Pacers may have touched it last. That's what the officials say.
Yeah, good job by the Knicks to keep it alive, especially Sims.
McBride was saying something to the official. I wonder if he thought he got hit on that, because he's not usually that far off.
Good pass. Now I'm only saying that because the ball need to be out of Sims' hand.
Defense is picked up now.
Brunson. Baseline in and out. Knocked loose, picked up by Freeman.
That would have been a good shot.
Looks led by 10 earlier in the period. Walker in the corner.
Yeah, run them off them fucking 3-point line.
Halliburton back
run
in
them
the
off.
corner.
Oh, man, this ball movement is excellent. Good.
And the Pacers go up.
Up 2. I ain't lie.
16-4 run after the Knicks took a 10-point lead.
What was stupid is when we started going down, the coach should have fucking called the should have called the timeout.
You see the crowd, they're loving it now.
You ain't noticed they fucking going to hell on us with the fucking McBride chasing around like they playing in 1-2 zone.
Knocking them down.
Commercial break. 81-80.
Hims has helped millions of guys get treatment for their hair loss. Sexual.
Yeah, right there. I mean, that was a coaching deficiency because they seen Cat come off the floor, and now they ball movement was excellent, though. I ain't gonna lie. They just was spinning that ball until it got to anybody that was open around that 3. Which I don't even know why they worrying about down low. These dudes had a wide open layup and took a fucking contested 3. So obviously they not going for smart shots. They just tossing that thing in the air. That's it.
Fans, it's time to announce the winners for 50-50 raffle benefiting the Lincoln Foundation. The current prize is at $1,950 million. Fans, here we go. The winning ticket number is AL3066813. If you have the winning ticket, please proceed to cancellation located on the main concourse. For more information, visit pages 5050rules.com.
Tip-off has already happened, but there is still time to get in on all the live action on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Scan the QR code now and make every moment more.
Well, Knicks had a big run early in the third. Now it's the Pacers' turn as Knicks fans come to the Garden Wednesday, November 13th. See the Knicks face the Bulls. Also be celebrating Military Appreciation Night in Arena. Scan the QR code to head to Knicks.com to get tickets tomorrow, Veterans Day. My dad was a Marine, Clyde.
Oh, yeah?
In the Marine Corps. And a day for us to honor those.
Yeah, they honored some tonight here. They were honoring the veterans. This is what they want to do, run and gun.
Oh, great hustle from Josh Hart. That could have been an easy slam. Dangerous pass from Brunson.
Hart in a nick of time denying that alley-oop.
Bridges inside. Jericho Sims. Beautiful pass from Bridges.
The Knicks have dominated the paint, folks. 42 points now coming in the painted area.
Walker misses. Hart, the rebound and the push. Hart goes coast to coast and finishes. There he does it again. Pushing the pace and getting transition buckets.
Nasty, sassy stuff by Hart. Knicks rejuvenated after the timeout now.
Halliburton thought about a three. Gets it back.
Got the infinite range.
Way outside. And Brunson the rebound. Brunson's got 5 boards.
Previously, Brunson chased down the rebound in the corner. Hart got it and went all the way to the
back up 2.
Bridges has Halliburton on him.
Bridges created for Sims with a dunk previously. And there's another dish.
Oh, great pass from Bridges. Hart banks it in. Timeout, Rick Carlisle. Knicks now with 19 assists and back up by 4.
Yeah, the 3-ball. Walker made 2 threes, propelling the Pacers. And the Knicks needed time, and since that timeout, they've been on the rampage, especially Hart. Hart coming down, slamming and jamming. Bridges has made 2 splendid plays, but this was a play by Hart.
Yeah, Hart defense, and his effort is so great.
And again, the Knicks in transition, so they haven't scored that much in transition tonight, but this was a provocative stuff by Hart. And the Pacers now need time.
When they come to transition, coast to coast, I give it to Hart.
That's just,
and I give it to Deuce.
Those 2 plays are Josh Hart.
They be getting crazy.
You can't talk about intangibles enough when you talk about him, and he still fills up the stat sheet, but he does so many things that impact winning night in and night out, and it all starts with effort.
And what about Bridges now? So Bridges made 2 splendid passes. He found Sim with a dunk. Then he found Hart going back door. So the Knicks revitalized after they talked it over, coming out with zest and finesse.
So Knicks went up by 10, then fell behind by 2, now back up by 4. Bridges with 8.6 rebounds, 4 assists. Now he hasn't hit a 3. He's 0 for 5 from 3, but doing a lot of the other things.
I need Bridges to get 2 more points at least.
Knicks with a 2-game road trip, play in Philly Tuesday night, and then back home. Then a road heavy.
Trying to make my day more than us spanking on Philly.
Siakam. One-on-one with Hart.
Silent night for Siakam.
Whistle, defensive 3 seconds.
Sims, the culprit.
Sims an idiot.
Before it was Cat.
One-shot technical.
That shouldn't even been a technical.
So what happened? Turner plays on the perimeter, folks.
All of them was
when that's
within
Sims is like lurking on the interior. And before it was Cat doing a similar scenario to get charged with that violation.
T.J. McConnell will come in.
Oh, man, I hate T.J.
Towns is going to come back in for the Knicks, as will Anunoby. Sims will sit down.
Thank you, man. I don't know
basically
why.
Playing 7 guys. Kolek did play 2 minutes in the first half.
I don't know why they keep playing Sims, bro.
Both these teams, again, their bench is very thin with injuries.
Is it really thin? Is it? Or he just won't go to other players we got on the bench?
Good denial by the Knicks right here. Look at the denial.
Because Dadier should be playing over this.
McConnell gets away, kicks it out in the corner. Walker lines up the 3.
That was our first round pick, and you got our second round pick getting more burn than him.
D by the Knicks that possession.
Starting to look kind of hurt. He hopping around.
Brunson guarded by McConnell.
Anunoby on him. Anunoby with the ball. Straight to the hole.
Brooks won't go.
They must have had a team meeting. Because Anunoby's on his J.O. this game. On the offensive side. We know he usually does thing on the defensive side. Connor.
This guy's shooting about 58%, folks.
I hate McConnell.
In the painted
I
area.
know I probably said that already.
The best in the
I
league
can't
at his
stand
size.
He's equivalent to Josh Hart, but a little more pestier. Oh, all the way. Oh, that was not. That was a foul.
Always a cardinal sin when you give up the baseline. Siakam, they culprit that time.
And they are in the penalty.
So OG previously,
He grabbed him. He tried though. It wasn't like militia. I mean, everybody know them two. It's good friends. They used to be teammates.
Just a layup with the quantum leap for the tip. Now going to the line for 2.
First one is good.
Mathurin back in. Mathurin, the leading scorer in the game, with 27.
I mentioned OG has a tendency to fade in the second half. He had 19 at the half, but now has 3 quick points and looking for 1 more.
Is OG going for a 30-something point game?
Shoot free throws extremely well. As a team, 81% from the free throw line. That's
better than
6th best in the NBA.
That was better than last year. Them motherfuckers couldn't shoot shit. Now they giving it away.
Saying no.
That was not a foul. Anything, that was all offensive.
Started to create havoc. Previously with the jumper 8 feet away.
88
now finding Turner 6 feet. Turner doing a good job. Overwhelming OG that time.
With all the contact that's gone on in this game, that was the one that was called. It's been a little uneven, the officiating. Now they've let them, I feel overall they've let them play, but that wasn't much contact there. Second foul on Anunoby.
Only 2 on him. We still got a whole fourth quarter though. We don't even.
Right at his season's average.
I thought we should have been smoking these bulls, man.
Winding down the third quarter.
We should have been smoking on a goddamn
3-point Knick lead.
On a goddamn pacer pack right now.
Doubling Brunson now. He's seeing the double teams again.
Floats it out in the drive.
I mean, if they dumb enough to double.
Out on Anunoby.
Good D by the Pacers.
Siakam, excellent defense.
Yeah.
They throw it into Towns. Towns gets it, shoots it, in and out. McConnell was guarding
almost a fucking 24-second violation.
Riveting D by both
Give me
teams
their props, bro. They playing hard.
Oh, he traveled.
Yeah, when McConnell did travel.
Got to keep this guy out of the paint.
It's a pesky little damn bug, man. He like a gnat.
McConnell pulls back, finds Turner.
Turner miss.
The hot hand. That
Woo,
one in and out.
Thing.
And last touch by Siakam.
Yeah, I want to say.
Towns
we trying to hold for the last one?
Siakam
32 seconds. We trying to hold for the last one?
Karl Anthony Towns, 20 points.
Nah, that should have been a fucking 2-for-1. Speed down there.
Start offensively, scoring wise.
Get an easy deuce, and then you could have got the ball back and hold for the last shot.
No fouls to give for the Pacers.
Foul on McConnell.
Dumbass.
That was not a smart foul.
Yep, and allowing Brunson to go to his left.
And he talking shit to Brunson.
Take away the left hand.
Brunson.
These two are jawing at each other quite a bit.
This
they're
dude
they're good friends. And have a lot of respect.
Right there, we're grabbing onto Brunson's jersey.
Oh, Brunson just stopped. Like I know.
Still hounding him after the call. Look at that. So Brunson's
I ain't gonna lie.
Mike, so that doesn't.
McConnell is like campaign.
But they're.
How much time was on the clock when he made that?
Brunson and McConnell
17 seconds.
At halftime when they saw each other.
When I came to the game, these guys get here early, folks. A lot of the before the game's at 5 today. Some of these guys get here 3:34. McConnell was shooting around, and I walked up to him and said, "I thought you were injured, man." He goes, "Not against you guys."
he was so sick.
Made both free throws.
That he didn't even fly to Charlotte with the team, and hoping that he'd feel better in play.
He hasn't had his usual pizzazz yet tonight. So the Knicks have no fouls to give.
Shot clock turned off.
Watch they foul.
As Clyde said, no fouls to give. Halliburton up top, Turner. And
watch they foul
on Karl Anthony.
That wasn't even a foul.
Just running over Halliburton.
That's his third.
Richard Town probably averages 4 or 5 fouls per game.
That was stupid. I mean,
fouled out of one contest already. You see him right there? Just too aggressive.
Well, Halliburton in
that is a good point. If you gonna run into a screen and just fall down, y'all calling that
for 8
shit.
from the field. He's got 21 points, 9 assists here tonight. Jarris Walker will come back in.
89
Walker, surprise
93.
with a couple of threes off the bench.
Halliburton played collegiate at Iowa State. He is from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, folks.
You know, I always thought that was a fake, made-up name of the town, like they used in sitcoms.
It's real, Mike.
Yep. 3-point lead, 2.6 remaining. Plenty of time to get off a decent shot. And a foul on Turner. Boy, just
Turner's stupid.
both centers committing
That was stupid.
decision fouls here in the
I ain't gonna lie, this
seconds.
third quarter
Adams is
with the
gonna
refs
shoot
is
two.
wild.
We're talking about asinine.
It is wild. Like, who did he foul?
Right in
Cat?
the center of your screen.
Oh yeah, that was just
They were
wild.
kung fu fighting.
Plus, he had no chance of catching that.
Wow.
Right. If he did, what would he do with it?
Yeah, wow.
So
That was
golly
just
by
dumb.
golly, the Knicks saying thank you as they go to the line.
He better make it. Can't just say thank you. And then he missed.
This is the first. He has been spectacular at the line this
He
season.
needs you to make that shit.
Shooting at 90%. He's 3 for 4 tonight.
What about Indiana, the football team, Mike? They're all up in arms. They're 10-0, the first time ever.
The Hoosiers.
At least he made the last one. We should have been up 5, but I ain't gonna lie, this third quarter was
Knicks
crazy.
have 3 players with 20 or more.
Crazy.
Anunoby 23, Towns 21, Brunson 21.
Damn, that was a football play. Did they call a foul on that?
Anunoby, I wonder if the Knicks are going to challenge it. Just
Nah,
decisions
this is
on
god
committing
damn.
fouls.
Like, it's 1 second left. He threw it down there. He didn't even have the ball. I would challenge that. I would challenge that.
You know what?
I don't know if it's worth using that challenge though. I would want to challenge it if I was the coach, but I don't think it's worth challenging.
Now, he did clip him there, but nobody had possession of the ball.
At all.
Let's see.
Yeah, that was a loose ball foul, if anything.
I don't know, Clyde.
If anything, you could have called the
like
foul.
Well, that one looks dubious compared to the other ones.
It's hard to tell.
Oh,
on
he
that.
didn't.
The
I
first
would have
replay
challenged
made it
that.
look like a foul.
Siakam, good.
That wasn't even a
job
foul.
as
I would have
well.
challenged
But it was
that.
anybody's ball at that point. So
I ain't gonna lie. The fix was in on this game. This third quarter, they said, nah, the Knicks is blowing them out. We gotta stop that.
Stolen by Walker, and that will end
That was some
the third
bullshit.
quarter. This
That
is
was some
one
bullshit.
hard fought.
That was some bullshit and some confusing ass shit because I don't know how the hell
Up by 2.
they ain't
Enjoy more
call
of the
that
Garden with
foul.
Chase. Let's go to Bill and Wally back in New York.
I don't know how they ain't call that foul, but they called that other shit. I could take this break in between to use the bathroom.
Come on, Pacers fans, you guys got to get behind them. Starting off run number 1. Let's see what we've got tonight. Red is in the lead right now. Passing it back. M-Train, Cam. Here we go. We got Sheep, Windmill, and Boomer. Great start to the show right now. Run number 2, Pacers fans. You guys got to get loud. Here we go. Passing it back. Count that one. Windmill starting things off. M-Train off the glass. Money! We got Boomer and Sheep. There we go. All right, going into our final run of the night. Run number 3, Pacers fans. Let me hear you right now. Come on, M-Train. Show us.
Welcome back to New York Knicks basketball from Indianapolis, Indiana. It's brought to you by Chase. Fourth quarter set to begin. What's been a tight game most of the way. Knicks lead by 2. And starting this week with the Sixers on Tuesday, the Emirates NBA Cup, what last year called the play-in tournament, that had a lot of success. And what it is you have 6 groups of 5. Each play 4 games. First round is group play. 8 teams advance to the second round, or what's called the knockout round. 6 group winners and 2 wild cards. And then, of course, the quarterfinals in Las Vegas, semifinals, and championship. Lakers, of course, winning the inaugural in-season tournament, and now called the Emirates NBA Cup. Meanwhile, Jalen Brunson will start the fourth quarter getting a rest. Knicks holding on to a 2-point lead. They did lead by 10, but only for a couple of possessions.
Yeah, Deuce has 5 points off the bench. Sims has 2 with a dunk shot, and that's it.
Bridges comes off the screen. Nice screen set by Anunoby. Gets the pass back and hits a 3. OG Anunoby, his 4th three-pointer. He's got 26.
Good ball movement again by the Knicks to find him in the corner.
I think that's ties him for his highest scoring game as a Knick, and we still have a quarter to go. McConnell looking, finds Walker. Walker, no hesitation on his three-pointer, and a 24-second violation. Anunoby took a shot in the face, inadvertent.
The swarming Knick defense that time, frustrating the Pacers. They will bring it up. OG previously the 3-ball from the corner.
He had a 28-point game in the conference semifinals against Indiana, but his most points in a regular season game with the Knicks last year was 26.
At 19 at the half.
I still think that if he didn't get hurt in that series, the Knicks would have advanced. Karl Anthony Towns, air ball, Hart the rebound. Boy, he got away with a travel. Bridges' shot misses, and here comes McConnell.
They kept him out of the paint so far.
Yes, inside, and McConnell gets free. Poor defense that time by the Knicks.
Because they were doubling him. Deuce was doubling. No one picked up his man.
DJ McConnell with 6 points. Bridges, Anunoby, spin move, finds Towns. Towns, a little jump hook shot, rolls off the rim. Walker the rebound.
I thought Turner was encroaching. He was all over time.
McConnell whips a pass to Siakam, open in the corner, hits the three-pointer, and the game is tied. Timeout, Tom Thibodeau. It's been a fairly quiet night for Siakam. That gives him 14, though. And McConnell's pass sets it up.
Much to the delight of the crowd. And we mentioned when you allow the Pacers to run, they are a very efficient team. Siakam, the beneficiary this time with the switch.
Que tous ceux qui sont dans la vibe, que toutes celles qui sont dans la vibe. Que tous ceux qui sont dans la vibe, allez maintenant tous ensemble. Oh.
Never clean your gutters again with LeafGuard. LeafGuard's seamless design keeps leaves, pests, and sediment out while directing water away from your home, giving you peace of mind that your home and family are protected from water damage with the industry's premier maintenance-free gutter system. Call 844-6LeafGuard right now for a free estimate and save 20% plus $500 off your purchase and installation. LeafGuard. Get it today, protected for life.
After video review by the replay center.
Fans here at Gainsborough Fieldhouse. All right, I think it's time to sit down, Dad. Well, he's into it. I'll say that for him.
Yep. Lots of energy.
Meanwhile, OG Anunoby's last three-pointer, they say he stepped out of bounds before he shot it, so they've taken that off, which they're allowed to do at the next timeout when officials will rule. And so the Knicks are now down by 3.
And before that, remember Halliburton, they gave him the 2. They changed that to a 3. So we had some shenanigans going on.
No. Towns to Brunson. Brunson turns, shoots, got it. Jalen Brunson now at 23.
Brunson spinning like a top, 12 feet away.
So Connell out there right now. Halliburton's on the bench.
Yeah, he's getting a good rest.
Mathurin knocks down his 6th three-pointer, which is a career high for him. And the Knicks are down 4. Mathurin's got 30. His second 30-point game of the season.
That's the difference in the game, the 3-ball. They've got about 14 threes right now. Only about 6 or 7 for the Knicks.
Yep, 15-6. That's a huge difference. Shot block on the rebound, though. Knicks still have it. Brunson looking inside McBride. Oh, McBride with a left hand. What a shot from Deuce McBride.
And what composure by Brunson to find him. Deuce hanging and banging with the left hand.
McConnell
running back. Good transition D by the Knicks.
McConnell's one of the best backup, one of the best players in the NBA. Doesn't play big minutes.
That's why they rewarded him, Mike.
Walker misses that. Towns grabs his 9th rebound.
Averaging 12 on the season.
Towns to Anunoby up top.
Look how the ball is moving freely again. Oh,
Brunson gets it. Back to Hart. Hart tied up. McBride wide open three-pointer. Too strong. And Siakam holds in the rebound.
Game has picked up now. The pace has quickened.
McConnell looking for an opening. He finds Mathurin. Mathurin fouled and one. P.J. McConnell's penetration sets that up. And Mathurin a chance for a three-point play.
Watch when McConnell turns the corner. The Knicks defense collapses. Towns just inadvertently. Watch what Towns does. He was like he was trying to get out of the way. And he's still the person with the foul. So Mathurin looking for one more.
He's got 4 fouls. Mathurin, now, if he hits this, he's one shy of a career high. He's giving the Pacers a 5-point lead.
Yeah, he's been magnificent tonight.
This equals the largest lead for the Pacers. Game again, it's been close most of the way.
But now you see the pace is quickened. And Knicks have to get this back to a half-court game.
Reaching foul call on Siakam. By the way, here's the three-pointer. You see that left heel is just on the line.
Yep.
Rodney Mott, you see him looking right at it. They counted it at first. You know, kind of when he, obviously when he shot it and the heel went up, that was very close. But it appears to be the right call. Brunson, turnaround jump shot, it's good. Jalen Brunson now at 25.
Moving and grooving is Brunson now.
Be interesting to see how long Rick Carlisle keeps McConnell out there. Mathurin drives, lost it. And last touch by the Knicks.
Towns undaunted by his 4 fouls, doing a good job there. But the Pacers retain it underneath.
And here's my answer. McConnell sits down, Halliburton back in.
Yep, Halliburton well rested. Good job by Mack as he goes to the bench.
So Bridges is going to come back in. And see if he comes in for McBride. No, it's Josh Hart.
Still a long way to go. Will the Knicks get some more substitution for Brunson and Cat?
Good ball denial. Turner goes back together. on a drive. Halliburton comes in and scores right away.
Halliburton gyrating, levitating. So the paint is open for the Knicks now.
Tom Thibodeau had words for Karl Anthony Towns in terms of defending on those. Towns drives, close to a travel, gets it back. Shot clock at 7.
Turner on his case.
Towns again tries, goes in hard. Shot is good and a foul. Karl Anthony Towns would not be denied on that. He was hell-bent. And the Knicks back within 3.
Let's take a look at Towns' ball handling. Watch the creativity off the bounce. Right here behind the back, razzle dazzle, levitating off the glass, devastating to get to the line for 1.
Turner with his 3rd foul.
Crowd booing now. They're back into the game.
3-point play complete. Knicks down 2. Towns with 24.
Sellout crowd, 17,274.
Well, these two teams went 7 tough games in the playoffs last year. The first game between the two in the regular season this year was a blowout. Mather in the spin, Mather in the drive, can't get it. Fight for the rebound, still loose. Picked up, Anunoby trying to hold on, could not. And the Pacers will get it back.
Look at Siakam. Watch this hell-bent effort by Siakam. Diving, striving to keep that ball alive. Let's take a look at Siakam, folks. 6'9". Right here, hit it right off of OG. That action right in front of the Knicks bench. Pacers will have it there.
This one has not been always pretty, but it is so hard fought.
We got playoff intensity going on now.
Yeah, it's just a really passionate physical game. Shot clock at 8. Halliburton had some room, now drives, his floater's up and good. Halliburton again gets in the paint.
Vintage Halliburton, the last 2 possessions. Penetrating, devastating.
He's got 27. Brunson looking to answer. Brunson has Jarris Walker on him.
Walker 6'7".
Leans in.
Good job staying on his feet.
Anunoby, 4 to shoot. Anunoby against Siakam. Crossover, lost it. He's trying to say it was last touch by Siakam. But the Pacers have it. Knicks with the 12th turnover.
OG out of his element trying to create off the bounce. So not a good possession there by the Knicks. Again, Siakam's energy igniting and exciting the crowd, propelling his team.
Now, part of it is because of the defense. The Pacers are playing some really good defense, but the ball's not moving as much as it did the other night.
Slowing down, Mike. And this man's starting to take over.
Halliburton drew some contact, and all of a sudden they're starting to call it very tight.
And Deuce has had no success with Halliburton. 2 consecutive times he's penetrated to the hoop. Now he's going to the line looking for 2 more.
3 fouls on McBride. Halliburton, who had another rough game on Friday night, and of course struggled against the Knicks first time, but not tonight. With 27, Josh Hart already back in. McBride will sit.
This might be probably Halliburton's best scoring game this season. He's been shooting woefully.
I didn't even notice the mic.
Playing big minutes. Hart 36 so far. Bridges 35. Brunson 34.
And they're going to feel it going down the stretch. The bench, who are they going to bring in other than Deuce?
Yeah, I think these 5, unless there's foul trouble, these 5 are going to finish the game.
Yep.
Brunson to Towns. Towns fakes a pass, finds Anunoby. Anunoby drives, lost it, got it back, throws it down.
He would not be stopped that time.
And OG Anunoby now at 25.
Perseverance personified by OG. The Knicks are double teaming.
And a kick ball by Towns, who says good call, and I think that's the first time somebody said that tonight.
Right
3-point game, 1 possession.
Pacers will inbound.
There's been a lot of
we got to wear him down
tonight. By the way, we thought Anunoby, because of that 3-pointer, had tied his Knick career high, but then they took it away. And Shepard comes in. Siakam getting a rest here.
Yeah, oh man, we better capitalize on this.
On a D, trying to deny OG.
We gotta guard that goddamn
5.5 to play.
But see, they have that luxury, Mike. Now Siakam is going to rest. A couple
Bridges ain't scored yet.
Whereas the Knicks players, they don't have that option.
So Tom Thibodeau matching because of the smaller Shepard coming in. So Anunoby's going to get a quick breather.
And Deuce is on Mathurin now. You know they're going to look to exploit that mismatch.
I don't think Deuce McBride thinks it's a mismatch as Halliburton throws it up to Turner. Turner a three-pointer. Another one.
They pissing me off. They not playing no fucking defense on that three-pointer.
And they're up by 6.
Oohs and ahs from the crowd now.
This is their largest lead of the game.
Brunson with the ball straight to the middle.
Puts it up and puts it in.
Brunson owns these guys.
I don't know. Brunson
is 30 against them in the playoffs.
Brunson got 27 now. Paul got 24. Onobi got 25. Bridges got to step up, man.
Turner left open. Turner again.
They just leave Turner wide open twice. They let him hit 2 back-to-back threes. How much time? It's 5 minutes left.
Turner looking like Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
Straight on with the hoop.
Yeah, he hitting the shot that Karl usually
now,
hit.
Tantalizing, mesmerizing them with his three-point prowess. Look at that, straight on. Bridges a belated attempt. Yeah, he's putting those guns down. A little
That's
deja
disrespectful
vu.
the way he hit that shit.
Knicks need time.
Yeah, they definitely need time, man. Y'all was up 10, now y'all down 7.
Hims has helped millions of guys get treatment for their hair loss,
Hims the only one that's putting
sexual
commercials
health,
out there?
and mental health. At Hims.com, you can find a range.
It's crazy. I need a snack. Need a little snacky snack.
We'll have to make a big comeback here on the road. The three-point shooting, Clyde, that right now is the difference in the game. Look at the disparity.
Yep, and the Knicks defense became porous. You know, when the Knicks were dominating the game, it was a half-court game. And then they allowed these guys to get in transition. So now they're dishing and swishing. Halliburton has been vintage. And now Turner feasting with the 3 ball. The last
they
two
let
straight
him
on
hit
with
6
the
on that. That's
Josh Hart
crazy.
talking about this. Apparently there's a fan has been saying something. That's what it looks like. Hart pointing to somebody in the stands. J.B. DeRosa talking about that whatever needs to be done.
Yeah, the crowd is right around us here, right around courtside. The security is not as tight as Madison Square Garden.
A little full court pressure right now.
See what the Knicks have cooked up after the timeout.
Shepard on Brunson.
Brunson has been elusive off the bounce.
Brunson lost it, got it back. Shot clock at 9. Finds McBride. McBride drives, goes inside. Layup blocked from behind by Mathurin. and it's going to be Pacer ball.
How?
What a play from Mathurin.
Mathurin is 6'6". He had 33 points, but that time his defense denying the Knicks, so Pacers bring it up.
4.5 remaining.
Can the Knicks get a stop?
They've been outscored here in this period.
Halliburton dancing and prancing.
High arcing three, way off. Turner the rebound, and a foul on the rebound.
Nobody blocking him out.
Knicks not in the penalty yet.
Turner inside of Bridges, able to get the bound and the foul. So right in front of us, Halliburton, 2 inbound. Number 0.
Mathurin guarded by McBride. McBride trying to stay with him. Mathurin can't get it to fall. Rebound, Hart. Hart pushing.
I was guard with them on that one.
Knicks without a hard hand right now. Brunson has been elusive off the bounce.
Towns on the drive, and he's fouled. More free throws for Karl Anthony Towns. Turner picks up his 4th.
Neither big guy can guard the other. Turner's been vulnerable to penetration by Cat. Cat has been vulnerable to the 3-ball by Turner. So this time Cat using that dexterity, left hand all the way. So he's at the line for 2.
Clyde, the Knicks do not have a 3-pointer in the second half.
That's crazy.
0 for 8. Now,
and this man averages 2 a game, so does Brunson.
It's not just the fact that they don't have any, they've only taken.
Cannot miss the
Towns,
goddamn.
normally an excellent free throw shooter, misses that. McBride sits down, and Anunoby back in.
The Knicks playing 8 guys, folks.
That's just true. I'm glad he said it.
10.
They playing it.
Remember, of the 8 guys, Pollock only played 2 minutes.
I mean, there's still a lot of time. It's 3 minutes on here. They can get some stops. It'll be a 2-possession game, but they got to step it up, bro.
Averaging 24 to lead the Knicks.
You can't be missing them free throws.
Look at this uncontested shot.
Can't hit. Mathurin comes in, just came flying in. Knicks did not box out again.
Rising and surprising them with Mathurin.
8-point game, 3.5 to play. Brunson and Shepard.
Shepard's tightening up his D now.
Brunson a runner. Shot counted and 1. Jalen Brunson having his way with Shepard and a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, this is where he looked.
We gonna lose this game from all these fucking bad plays and not executing at the free throw line.
And Nembhard, they could do nothing with Brunson. And again,
let me say, if we lose this game,
devastating tonight.
It was literally only like a 3-possession game, so there's still time left.
Every free throw huge right now, and the Knicks have missed 2 of their last 3.
And their best free throw shooters.
6-point game, under 3.5 to play. Halliburton.
When the Knicks have gotten a stop, they have not boxed out.
We got to stop the clock and capitalize on that free throw.
Brunson gets knocked down. Shepard an open 3. That's good. Knicks upset. Brunson got knocked down. I didn't see exactly how it happened, but the Knicks bench got up and were yelling at the officials.
Shepard was uncontested. Now another foul by Shepard.
That's just such a bad foul by Shepard.
Yeah, he's lost his composure now.
The refs just called this foul on old boy because they missed that other call and they hit the 3. Oh,
inadvertently.
I mean, he didn't do it on purpose, but that's why they even gave him the ball just now.
All alone.
Yep, see, that should have been called. Brunson, 2 free throws.
Shepard take it and he give it. So previously Brunson missed the free throw. So has one more coming.
Bad coaching, bro. We got tired legs out there. He not digging into the bench. This is bad coaching.
6 rebounds for Brunson.
Last time he saw the Pacers, he had 26.
This is bad coaching all the way.
Mathurin, Shepard, Siakam, Turner, and Halliburton out there.
Knicks can be aggressive. They have a foul to give.
Halliburton has time to set and hit the 3. The Pacers have had way too much room on their 3-pointers. And the lead is up to 10, largest lead of the game. Timeout Knicks.
Come on, Knicks. He should have been called and readjusted, man.
31.
Try to get. He should have sat them down during the beginning and give him some fresh legs like Muhammad.
Earlier this year, he has come through big time tonight.
Yeah, the 3-ball devastating the Knicks.
Yeah, we ain't hit a 3 yet. I would have threw Corlick out there. And Matt Ryan, anybody who could shoot a 3, I'd throw out there. Literally anybody, bro. All you need is a Matt Ryan to just run to the fucking corner, bro. Corlick, run to the fucking corner and toss the ball. But they tripping, man. This right here is bad coaching. This is not like this ain't it's on the players to a certain extent, but this is bad coaching, bro. Cause especially when these refs, I mean, you gotta recognize when it's you playing 5 on 8. You know what I mean? Cause the refs was calling some dumb calls on both sides of the drum. Especially the end of that third quarter. They was calling every little damn thing. Let me check this stock market. Like crypto is going through the roof.
Goes in the corner and throws it away. Pacers here in this fourth quarter have hit 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Knicks, meanwhile, haven't hit a 3-pointer in the second half.
Game over, fellas. The Knicks said they don't want to fucking play. Game over.
13 threes, that's about the average.
Game over, guys. Angry Knicks fan is coming out tonight.
Towns drives, goes inside.
Thank you. Oh, they ain't called shit. That was a foul.
Turnovers.
Pacers with numbers if they heard.
Mathurin tries a 3. That's good.
Everybody hitting threes,
and the Pacers pouring it on here in the fourth quarter.
Game over.
33 points already in the period. That's their 7th 3 of the fourth.
Towns didn't come down the court. He's the recipient with an easy stuff shot.
Albert
looking for more.
Little dancing.
Another one. They can't miss the from 3. And we ain't even doing enough. Start chucking them shits for a lot. We already lost the game. It's less than a minute.
Remember, last year they were the highest scoring team in the NBA as Siakam commits a bad foul. He's claiming that Brunson tried to sell it.
Well, Mike, Halliburton, the last game that they played, he was 2 of 9, 0 of 4 from 3. He was shooting 25% from 3 coming into this game.
And
now he's
nobody playing
in
France.
And again, Friday night, the Pacers scored 82 points.
Yep, their worst scored in a couple of years, 83 points.
A minute and 22 seconds. We would have to get a stop and hit.
Twice from that game and humiliated when they played the Knicks the last time.
They had to get a stop.
Yeah, it's 103-83.
Well, foul, play the fouling game. Hit threes and play that fouling game. I hope they miss from that free throw line.
Including a dominant.
I don't know why they don't start sooner when they do that.
Halliburton, they was talking about maybe his back, his hamstring.
I thought this was going to be an easy game the way they was talking. We blowed them out.
Another 3-pointer.
The whole damn team is just hitting.
Pacers just knocking down shot after shot from long distance. They have blown this one open. Towns hits a 3 down the other end. Pacers have scored 38 points.
I ain't gonna lie, Mikal Bridges went missing this game. He didn't score this whole second half.
It looked like Atlanta when the Knicks had.
He did not score the whole second half. Let me check.
They can't miss. There's another one.
Foul on Brunson.
Yeah, they had a foul to give.
Mikal Bridges has not taken a shot this second half. What kind of shit is that?
Brunson a strong offensive fourth quarter. The Knicks defensively had no answers for the Pacers here in the fourth.
Brunson did and got a triple double. Kel literally did not take a shot.
Both teams entered the game averaging 114 points.
You only play 7 off the bench.
Wide open.
Run, take that shit all away.
Final minute. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson gets in the paint. Pass inside. And a nice finish. Knicks down 9 with 40 seconds remaining.
So this team, as Mike alluded to, the rivalry is back now.
Matherin. As the whistle is blown, that won't count. Foul on Jalen Brunson.
Yep, we lost this game, guys. And this shit goes out to Tom Thibodeau and Mikal Bridges. Did not show up today.
Well, the Eastern Conference this year is going to be really fun to watch.
We probably beat Philly,
every night because not only
even though Joel Embiid gonna come back from his suspension and try to fucking make Hall of Fame numbers on us.
Much noise.
So I beat Philly. Take this L, lost by fucking
a team like the Brooklyn Nets.
With no easy nights.
11.
You gotta bring it every night, man.
That's exactly it. Bridges can't hit the three. Rebound Halliburton.
Bridges.
Pacers are just dribbling
Missed
out.
every fucking three he threw up today.
Knicks led by 10 in the third quarter, had a 5-point lead in the fourth quarter, and then the three-point barrage. There was an avalanche of threes from the Indiana Pacers here in the fourth.
Heroes abound for the Pacers. Matherin 38, Turner 26, Halliburton 35. All tantalizing, mesmerizing the Knicks tonight.
Shot clock violation, and that's it. Pacers poured on in the fourth, score 40 points, knocked down 8 threes in the final 12 minutes. And they get a little revenge on the Knicks, who blew them out at the Garden back in October, as they blow out the Knicks here in the fourth quarter. And what was a tight game throughout. And
to
Indiana
when
hot.
it is.
And there you see those two.
It was a tight game until it wasn't.
Respect. But these two teams have a little good, healthy animosity, competitive animosity, in what was a pretty physical game. Tonight's Audi electrifying play.
Turner ran amok from downtown. That was his second consecutive three ball, giving the Pacers some breathing room.
And the Knicks fall on the road. Final score, 132-121. More to come, including the Audi Knicks postgame show.
That boy went missing in action. Cal Bridges had 8 points. He had 8 points. Who's Mikal stats? He had 8 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 0 for 6 from the three-point line. Including that. That shit was disrespectful, the way they let the rope go at the end of the game, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm pissed off because it's no way in hell we ain't put up a murder fight and Tom Thibodeau, bro. Let me see, can I pull that shit up, man? He only played 7 people, bro. 7 people, man. Josh Hart had 16 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, was a negative 16. 1 block, 1 steal. But he played them for 43 minutes, man. 43 minutes out of the 48, man. Mikal Bridges. The shot wasn't there. He barely took shots, man. He chucked up a couple at the end. But he played 42 minutes. 8.7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. 2 turnovers, 4 fouls. Brunson, 41 minutes, 33 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. He was flirting with that guy doggone triple-double. He was 11 for 17 from the field. Brunson only took 2 threes. I mean, he put up his good numbers. But, bro, we are not going to win no NBA game in these days if you're trading twos for threes, man. Then he was 10 for 12 from the foul line, which the foul line, I mean, we still would have lost, but that killed us, man. That killed us, man, because Hart missed 1. Brunson missed 2. That's 3 points. And we still would have been down. We left 5 points on the line. But then McBride was 1 for 5 from 3. He had 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 3 from 9 for downtown. And he played 29 minutes. Sims, we don't need to put Sims out there for 10 minutes, bro. You could have put Hawk Porty. I would rather, if you're going to do it, let's go through the growing pains and seeing what the rookie got to let him get acclimated to the NBA game instead of just throwing Sims out here who been out here for 4 years and still have not showed any improvement in his game, bro. He just be out there for cardio. But he was only out there for 9 minutes, had 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 from 1 field goal, 1 turnover, 3 fouls. And if we're going to put him out there, he might as well take care of the business and use all 6 fouls, man. Because the NBA, he's like a deer in the headlight. Tyler Kolek, why I say we only played 7? Because he came off and was only out there for 2 minutes, ain't do nothing, was out there for cardio, ain't take a shot, ain't try to get a shot, and he was a -2. But he was only out there for 2 minutes, man. But it don't make no doggone sense, man, that he's playing like if it's like what I mean, the NBA tell you gotta sign a certain amount of players for a reason. So I don't know why Tom Thibodeau this early in the season ain't letting his bench play. Because these cats are getting tired, bro. And then, like, we was killing them in the paint, right? Then they adjusted to it. But then what they should have did was when Karl Anthony Towns was taking them wild shots once he seen the ref was calling it, like wishy-washy, he should have been more control going down there. That he could either try to score through the contact to go for the N1s, which Brunson was great at tonight. But it don't make no sense that we let go of the ball in that 4th quarter. But that's us, as I always say, is playing with their food. They going out there playing down to the competition instead of playing up. That's no reason I shouldn't have been like the score should. First off, we can't be allowing 132 points, man. That we, especially if you're supposed to be a defensive coach, and they was getting a lot of fast break points on us, and we wasn't getting no fast break points. So we should not be allowing 132 points. That right there is crazy. And they don't play defense. We was in the middle of a shootout with no gun, bro. We doing a shootout with them with no gun. Because let's look at their stacks. Let's see. Let's look at the Pacers stacks and see what they... Mathurin. Like, they just started playing him, even though tonight was his night. He played 41 minutes. He had 38 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. He was 13 for 18 from the field, 7 of 9 from 3, 5 for 6 from the foul line, 1 block, 1 turnover, 4 fouls, a plus 16. Why didn't they get the memo to lock him down? Turner, which he did his work in that 4th quarter, 26.6 rebounds, 1 assist, 8 for 15, 5 of 8 from 3. Why wasn't we guarding him at the 3-point line? 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 4 fouls, plus 14. Hollenberg. It ain't no way in hell. Now, Shepard was the only one. Shepard only hit that 1-3 from that corner, which was deflating of us. But if you look at their whole goddamn starting 5, Siakam had 14, but they got 2 people with 35 plus. Hollenberg had 35 points, 2 rebounds, 14 assists. 14 assists, that's pretty good. 11 of 18, 4 of 10 from 3, 9 of 11 from the foul line. So, I mean, we send this motherfucker to the line a whole lot. 2 steals, 2 turnovers, plus 12. They bench. Our bench ain't give us nothing because Deuce was on the score, but they ain't get much off their bench either. All they got was 16 points off that bench. McConnell seemed like he was doing more than what he was doing, but he had 6. But even with them doing that, they went Shoot, they went 10 deep on us. Yeah, they went 10 deep on us while we only played 7. So they didn't play everybody who was available. But Tom Thibodeau, man, you're gonna have to modern your style that you're not burning cats out in that. I mean, they play again Tuesday. They getting rest. And I understand the NBA ain't doing back to backs no more, but you got to do better, man. You got to do better as a leader. You got to do better as a goddamn coach, man. Because that's embarrassing, man. That was embarrassing, man. See the stacks as a team. We shot 20. I don't even think we even hit but we had to hit 1 or 2 threes the second half, but we shot 28% from 3. We took 25 threes. That's it. The whole NBA done transition to threes, but we only taking 25. They took 46 threes, hit 21. They hit 3 times the amount of threes we did. 3 times the amount of threes that we made. They hit that. They hit 21. We hit 7. Granted, if we would have fucking chucked it up some more, we probably would have been closer to them. They only beat us by 11, but still, that's a 4-possession game we was in, and we act like we just could not score. We shot 81%. They shot 84% from the free throw line. They beat us in every statistic except for field goal percentage. We out-rebound them. They got us by blocks. They got us by steals. They even had more fucking but we had 2 technicals. Like, we can't keep going like this. We can't keep going on like this. We're gonna have to put more effort in, and he's gonna have to start coaching around the talent he got and have faith in the other guys, man. It's too early in the game to be just tossing away stuff the way he be tossing it away, man. Too early in the game for this. This crypto looking. Gonna lie, my portfolio on this crypto looking real good. I should have put down some more money into it, but yeah, I'm blaming coaching. I mean, I know we gotta get acclimated. I know it's only 9 games, and most players said we gonna give them up to 20 games, but still, I want to see more. I know we could do better with that. And Dadier, I'd rather you give Kolick 2 minutes to Dadier because we need somebody on that somebody with size. We got too many undersized guards out there. You can't be playing Kolick and McBride at the same time because they're too small, you know? But that's just my end of game rant, you know. I might come on with another one, but still that's just my end of game rant. And it is what it is. Tuesday we gonna come back and smack them, but we can't be sitting around as a 500 team. I got full faith we gonna smack Philly come Tuesday. Cause they should be embarrassed of this game today, but it is what it is at this stage. But till next time, KVO. About to be signing out, man. Peace. We should have won that, though. We definitely should have won, but it is what it is, right?